You guys are slow.
All right, let's
I
get
thought
our.
you. I thought you said it hasn't started. I didn't want to do an intro.
Wait, it is having a problem. It didn't go on.
Is it really?
Oh no, it is. It's good. Q
Okay.
dot.
All right. Welcome everyone to Tri Virtual Roundtable to our 10,000th episode. We are Doc Maasi.
Mr.
Iceman
Harmony.
Stan. I'm
Oh
the
yeah,
middle one. I'm the middle
I said
one.
it at the same time. Come on
No,
now.
no, I'm the
I'm Doc
middle
Maasi.
person
Say it
that
with
speaks.
enthusiasm. I know we're old and we're almost dead. Doesn't matter. We got to keep it going. I'm Doc Maasi.
We already said I'm Iceman Stan.
Oh Lord, have
And
mercy.
I'm
We
Mr.
already said it
Harmony.
once.
And
Why
he
are we
just did
redoing it?
because oh.
All right,
Well,
never mind.
okay, let's do it again. Okay, we'll do it 3 times. Go ahead.
Welcome to Tri Virtual Roundtable to our how many episodes is this?
65.
Okay, welcome to Tri Virtual Roundtable, episode 65. Welcome all our fans. I am Doc Maasi, and this
Iceman
is
Stan.
And I am Mr. Harmony.
we are three old men that are close to death that are trying to do what we enjoy before we leave this great planet of ours.
Yes.
Today we're going to be talking about AI and VR, and since as you know we're Tri Virtual Roundtable, and we all met in the multiverse, that we're all that's how we became friends. And here you go, the birth of our illustrious podcast. We're going to talk about trends, what's going on, what's happening, what's new, and we didn't do any research. So we're going to be doing.
Well, I did. I did a
Speak
lot of
for
research
yourself. I
even
did-
this morning.
I did
Even this
some.
morning.
but
I don't know what he's talking about.
But
He's
we
not the
keep up
research
with it.
guy.
No, what it is we keep up with it, so we know
Yes.
we know it from a layman's perspective. Like we see what's going on. Some of the projects like Club Room, in which we are part of. We've seen the peaks and troughs. We've seen
Mm-hmm.
the high, of all space, and then the crash, the high of multiverse, and then the crash. And now we see emerging technologies like Club Room, which is birthed from people who came from those platforms and decided to create something and not make the errors that those platforms made. We see what's going on in Horizons, the changes that are coming there. We see
Mm-hmm.
other trends in VR, other ones I will talk about, as well as you guys. So, oh, hi, Nuts Nicola. How you doing?
That's Tracy, by the way. I'm just throwing those up there as well. And
Yeah.
Connor says, "What's
Connor.
up?"
So who has some good information they want to tell our viewers before
I
they go
do.
to sleep?
I'll say something real quick. Yeah. So the shift from shut up, Icy. The shift from metaverse being led by Meta, that shift is now being kind of discovered that the metaverse isn't made by one person or
Mhm.
one company or one group, and it's
Right.
the ecosystem itself is shifting to the metaverse is built up by everybody. So just like the web and just like all this other stuff. So I
Right.
think that's one of the big things that came out of this meta dropping out the way that they did and how it all went down. It brought more realization that the metaverse itself is not just one company. And that's where Meta failed, is they were trying to be the metaverse and control everything, and that kind
Mhm.
of messed it up. And
Screwed a
then
lot of people.
yep, a lot of people. And then the second thing that I've kind of looked through and I've noticed is that they people now, or they've realized that people do not want to sit in their headset for 8 or 9 hours. Nice watch. 8 or 9 hours on their headset, and it's transferring into more business and more business stuff and training and stuff like that in the VR headset. So that's kind of what's
But actually, didn't Horizon make that big mistake? Meta said that it's going to be all business. You're going to be able to have virtual stuff and meetings, and that all crashed. And that's part of the demise of what Meta's been doing. They backed that.
Mhm.
They didn't concentrate on like this is also a social platform. This is also a game. This
Mhm.
is way more than just meetings.
Okay.
So Meta was concentrating on the wrong thing.
Well, yeah. Now all of a sudden, the application, if you do any of the artwork, remember I mentioned that before. If it doesn't appeal, or I guess
right,
safe for kids that are 10 years old, like 10 years old, bro, you
right,
got adults in here. Like Meta's just
exactly.
dumb.
Yep.
You know,
Yes.
and
Okay, Arcadian. Yes. Hire. She's for hire. She said
to
as
be our
a
producer.
director producer. Yeah. Thanks, Arcadian. Yes, we do need help.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
call
what's up,
call me
Trace?
and Doc later.
Official.
Call me and Doc later.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Be quiet. And
Facts.
then
We get rid
let's
of
see.
him.
Tracy says what's up, and then Connor says what's up. Also, just in case I didn't get to those, I think I did, but
Okay.
I didn't want to
So
miss anybody. So
sure.
that's a little bit what I have. What you got, Icy? You said you had some other stuff you wanted to talk about.
Well, I mean, during the podcast, but
This is the
all I was gonna
podcast.
say is
It is
like
a podcast.
when they think VR, VR is like a marketplace of games. The way I look at it, it's like Xbox. You got a whole bunch of different games. You can choose to a little kids game. You can do this. You can do this.
Mhm.
The metaverse, not multiverse. The metaverse is full of all types of games:
Mhm.
zombie games, social app games, painting games, augmented
Augmented
reality
reality.
games.
Gotcha.
Yep,
Mhm.
Yeah,
good one.
like you got all this stuff. Like there's so much more than people just. And I don't know. It'd be hard for me to think of. I only know multiverse, right? Like back in the
Right,
day. Like
right.
I did go there primarily. That is what I did. But
Right.
but I did play zombie games, and when I did play flying games and
Fishing
different things like that.
and fishing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
What when
Hey,
would it be don't you
no,
that
I
one.
was
You
going
are
to
not the
ask you,
host.
Doc. Can we intro? Can we let them
Oh,
know about the VR
he just
headset?
did that. He
No, I
just did
know
that.
he did
Oh
that on
no, he
purpose.
was
Yep,
quick.
good one,
He was
Doc. Hey, no, I want you want to for people that don't know about the headsets and what they are. You want to give a little intro on the VR side of it. Show your headset. Bring it up. I know you have it right there
I
next to
think
you.
we've done that a few episodes.
I
Yeah,
know,
man,
but
you got it
just
right behind you, Baldy. You got it right behind you.
all
You
right.
damn put the headset on.
For those of you that don't know, this is just one of the this is the Oculus
Oculus
3,
3.
and this is what's changing also is the hardware side of it is again
I don't
they're
think you
getting
like the Baldy
smaller.
thing.
The peak, yeah, the Pico, all these other
You're
developers
right.
and companies are coming out with new headsets. The development side hasn't stopped, so I'll say that.
True. Yeah, the
Yeah,
technology is coming along. But I want to clarify on something you said, Harmony, is that yeah, just because Meta is called Meta, they're not the metaverse. They're nothing but a website in the internet. That's all they are. And
hmm
what you were saying, Icy, no, I think they're gamifying everything. Like I think it's business, but they're gamifying. So everything seems like a game because it's in this
You
augmented
mean,
reality.
you mean Meta itself or the whole
No,
multiverse?
just
I mean,
no, I'm talking about VR.
Metaverse.
I'm talking about
Meta
VR. I'm not talking about
VR
Meta.
itself.
Yeah, I'm talking
VR,
Well,
about VR itself. Everything is gamified. That's
right?
why it's everything's business and their games, pure games. But then everything seems gamified because if you go into a virtual store, like go inside the internet, which is what VR is, it almost seems like a game, but you can do things. You can do
Right.
real world
well,
things.
well, see, that's what I mean. Like you guys use it differently than I do. I started out
Yeah,
playing
we know
games
how
on
you
it.
use it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can't go to those
in the
sites
basement.
with VR. I don't think.
Yes, you can.
Can't what?
What?
Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing. No,
Oh,
that
okay.
you can't visit those
Okay,
sites
good.
if you don't know
But
how to
no,
get
what I'm
through.
saying is I used it. It's just like I could get an Xbox and I could play all games, and
Mhm.
that's you could say gamifying, but that's what it's about. It's the games.
Right.
And then
Right,
and
right.
then they have serious apps or games also that you could do right on Xbox that are not like you could build things and you could play puzzles and different things. But what I noticed when I got into VR, I'm not going to say
Hmm.
metaverse anymore. I'm going to
Hmm.
say when I got into VR,
Hmm.
that ecosystem for me was all games. So when I played my first zombie game, there was no business and there's no
Right,
storefronts, there's no
right,
nothing.
right, right.
So and when I played my next zombie game, and then when I played this one, and when I played this one, they were all games. When I
Right.
Expect You to Die, Resident Evil, all these are all games. So the only business that came in was when I downloaded Multiverse for free. That's when business came part of it, but it was also
Free
social.
for long. Yeah. Hey,
So
any
what?
Icy, real quick though, any particular reason why you look like you're going to be hunting
I,
wild boar after
dude,
this podcast?
I you interrupted me, Doc, because that was where my next comment was
I mean, I'm
going.
looking at you. I'm
I'm
getting scared. Like what's
yeah.
up? The
Like, do you
apocalypse
know
is
something
coming,
we
or
don't know?
I,
yeah.
I was trying on my ghillie suit now that I lost both legs to
Okay.
see if they would
I want,
fit.
I want to interrupt you. I'm not gonna do like Goldilocks over there. You go ahead and go
Yeah,
for it. Go ahead and finish your stuff.
no, I wish I was going hunting.
And
I'm
and that's
I'm
the
hunting for a new platform to socialize in.
right.
That's what I'm doing.
So Icy got into the VR, and we'll say that. And you were done. Wait,
I
you
wasn't
Yeah,
done.
but you're not the
The
host.
hat.
You ain't supposed to lead
I,
anything.
I wasn't
You
leading. I
should
was
sit back.
waiting because he was done. He just
You
sat
wait until
there.
I guide you.
Yeah,
Get out of here.
yeah,
Go,
he's
Doc.
guiding us.
Go,
Exactly.
Doc.
Oh,
Go, Doc. Or
Devlin.
Icy if you're not done yet.
Devlin. So you have anything to add?
Shut up. Yes, I do have something to add. But I forgot. Okay, so no, Icy got into VR because of the gaming side of it. I'm not a gamer. I don't have an Xbox. I don't have a PS3. I don't have any of those PS5s or whatever numbers they are. I don't have any of those. So I got into VR for a different avenue going into it. So like what Icy said, when he got and he talks a lot about the games and all the stuff, and there's everything is geared towards games, but there's different sections within there that allows you to get other games, business games, Microsoft, you can do Word, Excel, you can do all of these other office things as well, connecting through Zoom. You can connect your Microsoft Teams if you're part of Microsoft Teams. You can have all of that in there and go into environments and do all this different stuff for business wise. And then the training side, there's a lot of different training modules that are in
Oh
there
yeah.
that allow you to import stuff in there for training and all this
Mm,
other stuff. So I was exploring all of that stuff and not really the games. I played a few of the games, but that's still not been my jam is the actual gaming side. So
mhm,
for me, the business side, the ministry side, and all the other stuff that I was searching
mhm.
for in there is a little bit different than what Icy was. Now Doc went in there
Oh, now
in
you're gonna
search
tell my
of for
story.
something different.
Yeah, wait, Doc, well, go
Huh?
ahead. What's your story? Why did you
What's
get
your
into
story?
it?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
exactly.
Devin's gonna tell me.
Oh,
No,
no,
I'm not.
Devlin, go
I was
ahead.
introing
Devlin,
No,
you.
I'm
tell me
sorry.
my
Go
I
ahead.
was
story.
introing
Tell
you.
him Doc's story. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you,
I
Devlin.
was
We don't need no
introing you,
intro. We got
Doc.
like 60 some
That was an
episodes.
intro.
No,
No, so why
no.
did you get into it?
Devlin was on a tear though. He was like, "Yeah, I'm about to, I'm about to tell my story." Then he's gonna
About
tell.
half an
Hold on,
hour,
hold on.
I'm about
No,
to
no,
be
no.
up.
Icy's gonna tell how I grew up, and then he's gonna talk
He
about
had
how you
government
grew up.
cheese.
I
He
used to
had government
travel
cheese.
with your
Right.
military family. Gonna talk about my government cheese situation back in the day. He gonna bring it all up. I got man, we did this so many episodes again.
I know, but we're talking VR and
no, I got
AI.
into it
I
because
know, but I know.
yeah,
We
I
might
got a
have
phone.
new listeners.
No, that's true. I got a phone call from somebody who basically introduced me to the medium, and that was the digital asset situation. I started doing research. I knew it was new. I knew it was up and coming, and since I like delving in new technologies, I figured I'd take a look at it. So I ended up getting a headset, and the rest is history. And you realize it's a social media. Um, it's a giant as far as social media. People being able to socialize and come together, exchange ideas, business aspects, and stuff like that. So to me, it's been a world. I mean, everything I'm doing now outside of being a foot doctor is really contributes to being foundationally in the metaverse in VR because it's something great stuff has come out of it. Friendships beyond that, friendships and business opportunities, and even our podcast. So, what about you, Icy? You gonna tell your story too?
No.
Let's just talk about
What I
VR,
was
but
gonna
Devin
say,
got us telling stories. So go ahead, since
it's just
he's the
like in
host.
everyday. It's just like in everyday real life. What would if we didn't have VR, the VR aspect?
Mhm,
Doc would be doing his thing, trying to do that, right?
mhm,
Devlin would be doing the computer side of it, the gospel
mhm.
side. He'd be looking up websites. I would
True,
be playing on Xbox and my old Atari, right?
true,
So
true.
like that's what we'd be doing. But now that VR, now it's like everything's there. If you only want to concentrate on games, you can. If you want to learn how to play piano, it puts a virtual keyboard right there, and you can actually play piano with your fingers on a flat piece of, on your desktop. If you want guitar, you could learn guitar. Everything's in.
That's true.
Like there's so many things you can do,
Right.
but it's not all. Also, it's not all business either. But you can have meetings. You can do Zoom kind of things, except you have your avatars. So there's a lot you can do. Whatever your passion is, most likely is somehow related to VR. And one last quick side note, I'm trying to talk quick so I don't turn into someone else.
Oh,
but
I see if Devlin jumps in. That's what I was waiting on. But go ahead.
I know I was trying. That's why I wanted to say it real quick. I want to keep talking. I want to keep talking. But games for me, as my age, I don't like all these modern controllers with 13 buttons on it. VR gave me a chance to play these games and actual like walk around and interact a lot better in these games. Even if I'm doing a shooting game or whatever, that's what it gave me, is that I didn't have to worry about all this quickly moving images all over me. I can control it. So that's what I liked.
Right.
Yeah, I remember.
And you can also, if you like sporting games like guns, there's tons of target things you could learn. You can use they have adapters that you hold like guns instead of the like a pistol grip. It's great. Like you could learn so much on it.
Right. But I remember when we first met, you kept, now again, I didn't know at the time the names, but you were like, man, this Tracy getting on my daggone nerves, keep yapping and yapping, and I need to get away from Tracy. And I was like, who's Tracy? Man, it's Tracy. Oh, what you talking about now? And I just remember when you put the headset on, you said you were at peace and you were away from this Tracy. And I was just like, oh, okay. Then later on, turned out
I did not
know. Oh, my bad. Am I remembering wrong?
No,
you're all I remember
right,
is like, Tracy getting on my nerves.
Fly around in the jetpacks.
Yeah, let me go shoot some deer in the metaverse.
Yeah, let me go shoot some deer. That's more like it. Let me shoot a bear. Yeah.
But no, as far as
Tracy, as far as put him on blast like that.
As far as technology go, like I said, we like to talk about things from our own personal experiences. One of the things that I was doing, which I think some of the people I reached out to are gonna live to regret. I just saw where we're in real estate. They having showrooms using the VR headset and doing home tours. Now, keep in mind, I knew a couple. One guy I went to college with, one young lady from Philadelphia that I just know just from social media in Philadelphia stuff, and both high end and doing real estate. And I would send them information like, "Look, dude, this is coming. This is coming." And I just saw a video today where one prominent real estate group is using VR. I'm like, I figured they'd at least say, "Hey, man, what's this all about?" Now if they ask what it's all about and they know who they are, I'd be like, dude, I ain't really got the time and energy. I'm working on other stuff now. When I was trying to introduce you to show, like, there's just this great opportunity to create a different presentation of real estate to your customer base, and also shows that you're technologically advanced. And everybody knows, as far as business, you want to show different avenues to get to the same point. Like another business may offer the same thing you're offering. They're selling a house too. How can you do it differently? And I think we can revisit this when I'm not.
I would comment on that real estate aspect.
I'll let you read that, Doc. Read it, Doc.
Right. We can revisit this when I'm not. So what's some I don't know, I forgot what it was. It don't matter. Hey, and I'm not lying. Oh yes, I'm sick. That's what I'm talking about, girl. That's what I didn't know you was his wife. All I know is Tracy. He was doing like this in the metaverse. Like, what's this I got to deal with? Man, can we go fly on jetpacks or something?
I must have had a stroke or something. I don't remember that.
But what new technologies have you guys seen out there besides the basics of us seeing social and stuff like that? Where do you guys see the metaverse? Like, what new exciting stuff? Like Star Trek, right? Phones and
holodeck. I want a holodeck, and that's what VR is in a way.
Yeah,
a holodeck.
That's where I was going next with it. Yeah,
with the turnkey businesses. I got cursed out by somebody because I was talking about the metaverse and stuff you can do. They came into a decent amount of money. Quick story. They would just come into some money. I said, you need to look into these VR game rooms because what's the setup? Everything's virtual. So all they need is the setup, is the headaches, the padding, the insurance, the space.
Yep.
And once you get the technology, which is available already, the room transforms, right?
Yep.
And I'm trying to tell, like, look, that might be interesting. And it's not my money. She do whatever she wants. but actually got mad at me because it's like, well, I don't know VR. I do. Just take a look. I'm telling you.
Yep.
Imagine doing an escape room, but you can change the
In the
escape room. I
VR.
did
They
one, but
do.
Yep.
I expect you
right
to die is basically an escape room.
VR, but in a VR perspective, where they could change
Right.
the
Yes.
whole room. Right,
Right. The
right.
environments as many
And
times as they want.
so we keep telling you guys,
Yep.
who's listening to our program, that though this VR is changing the world. It may be
Yep.
quiet, it might be this, it might be that, but just like the internet was quiet for a minute, it's gonna take over. Who else
So
we
I
one
got?
of
got a
the
question,
oh,
Doc.
go on.
Yeah.
So you're talking about the real estate aspect of it, right? Because
Mhm,
I remember them
mhm,
saying like if you had a virtual like Britney Spears concert, right? You only
mhm.
have to have a several cameras set up, and then you can put your headset on, and you can have 1 million people in their homes watching this concert, and
Right.
they got the best front
Yes.
rows, and you
Yes.
can walk around the stage,
Yes.
and you can see all
Yes.
these things.
Yeah.
That goes, yeah,
Mhm,
that goes the same with
mhm,
houses. If you're a real estate person and
mhm,
you do that, like guys, everybody, I got 1,000 people on here, we're all gonna look at this house in the Tacoma area. I
mhm.
mean, can you
Oh,
imagine the
they all
walkthrough?
have.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
All right. I'm
it's
just gonna
amazing. I
can I
have a
share?
real estate. I got a person named Emmy Lay here, and
Mhm,
she is doing that. She does walkthroughs. She does little videos.
mhm,
Humor is what everybody comments. She always brings humor into it as
mhm,
she's doing it. It's a good catch. Everybody, she's
Yep.
growing her following, and
mhm,
then imagine like so that's a good niche to get into. VR is also another thing.
mhm.
Everybody does walkthroughs now. When I was in photography in the very beginning, I was taking pictures of every room. I'm putting it in a slideshow for a real estate person. They could download the little MP3 or MPEG, and then they could watch the little
Oh, really?
slideshow walkthrough. That's
Mhm.
way old now. Now
Yep.
we
Right.
got VR.
All right. So hey Doc, can
Hey,
I share?
back
Can
to
I
you, Mister
can I
Mister
do you
Harmony.
mind if
You may
do you
speak
mind if I
now.
share? Do you mind if I
Nah,
share my
go
screen?
for it.
I
You
found
have the good
a
news.
real estate video
Yeah,
of
go for it, buddy.
exactly what Icy is talking about. Is the
You gonna share it?
walkthrough that they
We couldn't
do.
see.
The virtual reality one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a company that does the virtual tour that you can
Mm-hmm.
do inside your headset.
Mm-hmm.
And so you get to actually go in there and look at the actual
You can
place as you're in there
Mm-hmm.
and go walk around the entire house
that
and
yes, that is the way it
yep,
is because then you can see
yeah,
distances better. You can
yep,
open up cabinets if you wanted to make that
exactly.
you
Whoops,
know.
I fell downstairs.
This guy.
Oh,
But
you
Hey,
you can
but you know
also
what
fall
else I
down the
see?
stairs apparently.
You
yeah,
know what else I see? What people
What?
aren't getting, like they see this on screen. They got to realize you're looking at this from what a regular 2D computer screen perspective, so
yeah,
it's not
exactly.
impressive. You don't understand
Oops,
when you
fell
have the
again.
headset on. I think that's what they need to understand. When you got that
Yeah,
headset on, it's like you can
It's
see the
full
marks on
immersive.
the wall. Right.
Mm-hmm.
You can see, if they tried to wipe out, little Cindy's crayon picture of Bozo the Clown, you'd be like, what is that right there? Like you really see detail. So it's almost like you're in the house. You
well,
know?
another thing is when you're
Hey,
standing like in the kitchen and you're wondering, can I see the TV from here or
right.
whatever? You can actually
You
stand
can
right
get
there
that.
at the sink and
Right.
turn around, turn your head
Exactly.
around
And
and
see
see
all
that.
of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah,
And that's
way
the
better than a
crazy
picture.
thing.
But
That's the
you have
cool
to
thing.
experience it to really understand what we're talking about, though. So if you're
Right.
looking at this, you what we showed you, you're not going to get it. You put on a headset and go through a tour, it's like, oh, I
That's what he
get it
means.
now.
Yep.
So
Yep. And
that
again, it's a little and I'll just say it again that the headset, if you put in perspective, it's a small computer um that also transmit this in a 3D environment. So if you just in your mind
mm-hmm,
think you're holding a computer right there in front of your face, it has access to everything, web,
mm-hmm,
browsers, you can
together,
search
yeah,
everything you
everything.
want just like you're going on the computer. So
Yeah, you
that's
can
the
access a
difference.
keyboard. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
let's go price comparison. If you're going to if let's talk computer
Mm-hmm,
and most people that are shopping for a computer you're looking at easily $1,000 to 850 to 1,500 price. You got your VR headset. The three is what, 400 bucks maybe,
400, 4 or 5. Yeah, I
about
think the base is
four.
4. Yeah.
Yeah, so 400 bucks. You've got an actual computer that
Mm-hmm,
you can just throw on from time to time and go on and immerse yourself into. Like, let's say you want it, you're interested in buying a house somewhere, and you want to find those 3D models of those homes, because mostly everybody's doing it now. So you can just jump on your headset, go over to a place you're looking in Missouri, and
Yeah.
walk around the
And get a
actual
real
environment.
feel of it. And
Yeah.
get a real feel of it.
Mhm.
Because some
Can,
people will
can I,
think, oh, what was I say?
Oh, he
no,
wants
no,
to
no, no. I
interrupt
don't want to
now.
interrupt.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry. I was. Go ahead. You
Keep going.
finish.
All right. No, but no, I know it's an overemphasis, but people just need to know it's like you're there. You can go look at farmland and get a real look at the blades of grass and really get an idea of what it looks like. I mean, but
Yep.
again, it's one of those things you have to experience to really understand where we're coming from. That's all. I'm just re-emphasizing that because you know
Yeah.
how many people gonna look at that video like, that don't look nothing different than what I've
Exactly.
seen on the computer. Like, no, it's
Well,
not.
it's like remember
Oh, it's a
when
big difference.
remember Google Earth came out and everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, I could look at my house on this. I can turn
Right.
down the street and go forward." Now we have Google Earth in the headset where you can fly right to an address. If you remember, I wonder what my
Mhm.
old house looks like back in
Yep.
Louisiana. I can go there and I can actually go, "Oh, well, how did I get to school?" That's right. I went down this road and you can actually
Yes,
walk
that's
down
true.
these
That's
roads.
true. Yeah.
And it's just amazing.
Right.
It's a good nostalgia thing
It
too.
is. And you can time stamp it. You can actually go back in time. You can
I
go
heard
back
that. I have not
to
tried that yet.
1970 or 19, what it looked like. Whenever Google Maps started doing the mapping, you can go back that far and look and see what
And
the time was at that time.
think of how long that took that to evolve. You just said they can go back to the 1970s, and nobody was thinking about this. You saying 80s,
Yep.
90s they were doing it? So
Yeah.
they were doing this,
Mhm.
preparing for what we get to enjoy now. And that's what we're talking
Exactly.
about, people in VR. What you got to understand, they're preparing now for what is to come. So what they say, VR is going to make more millionaires in the next few years, and people sit down and take their time and figure out what their niche is and work with it. You see
Exactly.
what I'm saying?
Yep.
But you gotta step in this world and see. Get yourself a headset. Devlin is selling his for like $5.99. Just send us an inbox. He'll pay for shipping. That one right in the back of him you can
He
have.
bought like 5 of them when they were on
Uh,
sale.
oh, and hold up. I know you're about to
What?
say something, Devlin. My apologies on this one. Oh, do you remember I did the because you be taking over and we decided that we got the
I know you might not get a chance.
yeah. So I mentioned on a show before that
Alexa,
I
set a
put in a
timer.
I put a
Ah!
proposal.
Timer for how long?
Shut
Oh
up,
no.
Oh,
Bob.
5
That-
minutes.
See, that's
That
why
was so perfect. Sorry, go ahead.
a grant. The clinic that I'm at got the grant that included VR, in which I
Oh,
wrote
yeah.
the proposal to put
That's
that
right.
piece in there. It got approved. Yeah, the grant got approved with the VR. Not what the whole thing wasn't VR. There was a section, but the whole thing got approved with the VR section.
I'm going to interrupt Devlin one time real quick.
That's it.
But no, Devlin we talked about this before. Even in like local libraries, if there was a fund to give local libraries like 10 headsets or whatever, that would be even prisoners, once they're good and they're not like murderers and all these bad things, if they've served their a lot of their time, maybe one of the things, instead of TV privileges, they have VR privileges, right? I
So
like that.
I'm gonna
Devlin
let you
was
in.
talking.
I'm gonna let you in on a secret. I'm gonna let
somebody
you
can
in on a
shank
secret.
somebody
I
on
see.
VR time now.
There's actually a the libraries, they have
No, they
to
do have them
actually
already. Yes, but we were talking about doing it. Remember
I don't
us?
know.
No. We've
No.
already
Yes,
discussed
you did.
this. He's telling me like it's new. Me and him have already talked about it. We were talking about us doing it in the multiverse.
Oh,
Remember,
right,
Devlin?
right. Yes, you're
Us
right.
personally
Yes.
raising money and getting headsets and giving them to our local communities.
Yes.
That's what I was saying.
You're right. Okay. That is different. All right. So Doc, do
What?
you mind if I get to the chats real quick?
I guess you're allowed.
Wait, we got chats? We're
Yeah, we
live?
got chats.
Oh, I thought we were just
Yeah.
chatting.
With
we were
Gloria.
just chatting.
So
Gloria's
Gloria
there.
said hi, Devlin and Icy. I guess she's
Yeah,
mad
Gloria
at
got
Doc right
attitude.
now.
With Gloria.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's no hi, Doc.
Yeah, there's no Doc. All right, so
Gloria
we're
got
gonna leave.
attitude.
We're
No,
gonna
can we
leave
talk
that.
about for a quick? Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna let
Go.
you finish it. Then I'm gonna.
Okay,
fight
then
the
you're gonna
flow.
tap into that. Okay, hold
That's right,
on.
I'm gonna tap
Uh-oh.
into that.
Here we go. All right. So, hey, Shane has. So, Shane, welcome. What's up? Welcome back, Shane. I love to get feedback. Configure. It's definitely not finished. The goal is to be able to submit a full blueprint and be able to do it in VR. So Shane, I'm glad you asked that question.
Yeah.
That is a very good question because we have multiple apps, and that's actually excellent segue. We're going to go in, we're going to talk about the AI side and exactly what Shane just asked that question about his bar tops for his company that he does, is where it can be turned into a VR environment using Blender. But Doc wanted to we're going to transition after Doc says what he has to say about Glow. And then we're going to talk about AI, because there's a couple things we want to talk about AI, and one of the things is going to be about the app development that we do using AI, and we're going to kind of highlight some of Doc's apps and some app stuff in a little bit. So, Doc,
so
back to you, Bob.
We're going to talk about not only do we do VR and AI, but we're also getting into this whole metaphysical thing with our friend with mindful healing, Gloria. Now, everybody knows I'm crazy. Everybody knows. You guys know. I know. And I'm not going to do things orthodox. So when I do something, I get excited about it, right? Right. And you guys are happy when I finally figure something out. You're like, oh man, that was great. But then there's some people out there, if you don't do it their way, they just, they just like, and I'm
I don't know
just
who
saying,
you're.
I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I'm just saying I did something. I was happy about it. I didn't do it the exact way that they thought I should do it. And they was like, I ain't going to help you no more. I was like, I ain't mofo. Don't help me then. You know what I mean? I think they got mad at me.
Actually, Glow mentioned that before about
Right,
to Devlin. She's actually she's getting him. What?
But did we not really enjoy that program last week? And did we not really? And who was that from? Where do we get that from? That we really enjoyed that? Oh, mindful healing, right?
Yes,
so we loved it. So I didn't deserve what I got, because I loved it, and I just got beat up. Like
I just got the actual thing that we're talking about here. Yeah,
you're kidding me.
No, I knew it stemmed from something, but I actually remember the exercise. Yes, Glow,
coming clear.
100% Glow. That was so awesome. Like
it was.
I love
so
that.
Now it's
I wish everybody had done it like they were supposed to. That would have been way better if everybody had done it, but not everybody did it.
And I was happy and I was gleeful, and I was like, "Oh, I did it." And then somebody was like, "Well, you didn't do it right, or you didn't do it."
Somebody, no, you didn't do it right. You didn't do it. You didn't do it. Do it right. You didn't do it at all.
I did do it.
Right. He read it on what he's saying.
Yes,
he did it on his schedule. He said he did it.
He didn't do it before the podcast.
Right. So maybe his mind wasn't mentally ready for it at that time until he read it.
Oh, why you're defending him? I like this. I like this.
I did not. I did not talk about mine. You guys talked about yours. Anyway, we're talking about AI. I did not talk about mine.
Transition time.
I thought, is that all the chats? Hold on, is that all the chats?
Right now it is.
Let's get them all caught up.
Thank you.
Before.
Now back to AI.
Yeah, now we're gonna go back to AI. So
we are caught up. Okay.
Yeah, we're all caught up. No more chats. Nobody wants to talk to us anymore.
Wait a minute, Glow's not talk to us.
We got call in now. She said hi. Okay, so listen.
Okay.
All right. So
before we get to AI, I was not done with VR. I had something to say, but I was letting Devlin finish.
It's all the same.
When I was talking about the concert, I was building up to something, but I never got to finish. Anyway,
go on.
Doc and Devlin, both. This is not just Doc. So is it possible, like I'm going to brainstorm real quick live. This is how VR works. Like the way we look at VR is like, what are the possibilities, right? And can we do this kind of stuff? So my idea with that concert idea, so could we actually set something up like with my real estate person? Could we set something up where I'm walking around in my headset in augmented reality with her, right? And then have 1,000 people watching? Is that possible?
Yes, it is.
I mean, yeah.
Extremely possible. We do it. We just so happen to do that on a daily or weekly basis.
No, we don't. It's not the same.
In that same concept. Let me.
They got to be in their headsets.
Let me finish.
You're go ahead. You're already going to get off topic, but go ahead.
if someone puts on their VR headset and you want multiple people to watch you walking around your environment where you are right now, correct? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah,
So
we're doing a tour of a
let's
house.
say you grab your headset and you
Yes.
go to that real estate's house wherever you are, and you put your headset on. You have the ability to do your mixed reality, hit the button on the side, and it's going to show whatever environment you are. So
That's true.
when you broadcast that, you can also stream that view to anything that you want, whether it's a web-based, whether it's Facebook, YouTube,
Headset.
or
No,
no,
no.
listen,
Only
let me
headsets I'm talking.
finish. Let me finish. Let me finish.
See
So
how they get y'all?
once you stream,
I shouldn't ask the question.
once you have that streaming wherever you want,
Mhm.
you can then transfer that into your headset and have it through your browser in your headset and have that full 3D
That VR.
environment
I got
while you're in VR.
But
Yes.
you won't be able to. Yeah. Oh, I see what you're
As many
saying.
people as you want can tap right into it as soon as they put their headset on and go right around. Go
Yeah,
to
but
VR
you're
is
still.
another.
But there. It's just like if
Let's
we
do a plug.
broadcast.
Go to
If we
VR.
broad.
Same thing. That's what
If
go
we
to VR is.
broadcast it into. Let's.
Y'all like two women. Y'all crack me up. Well, y'all should date, I swear. Tracy, move on over, yo.
If I was gay, you'd be my first. No, I can't say that.
Oh,
I can't say that out loud. No.
Twitch.
No, what I'm
Twitch.
saying is in the multiverse, like we could do right now, he could go in his headset and he could walk around and everybody can watch that. We can all watch that right now, right? And if we had a headset on and we went into multiverse into one of our rooms or that new club room, right? We can hook up a screen. People can use their headset and watch it, but they're not immersed into it like we are. Right. So I don't see, that's what I mean. I'm
That's what I'm trying to
brainstorming.
tell you.
How can
It
they
transfers
actually walk
into.
around that? How can they walk around that?
Actually, there's two ways. I see. You can hyperscape it. You can hyperscape your whole entire room that you're going into, create it into an environment, and then invite people into that environment. So hyperscape, the Meta, it's one of the apps that's on it. It will scan your entire room or different rooms, create it into a environment, and then you can.
And then they
invite
can
people
actually
into
walk
that
around in
environment.
it. Yeah, you're right. Okay, because it's just like when your room gets mapped for a game. They map your whole room. Like when I use up my zombie
Yep.
one, I can go around my whole living room and shoot zombies out my windows
Exactly.
because I put my window there. I scanned it. They know it's a window.
All over the place now. So back to.
But no,
No.
the video,
That's
that
what I
was
said.
actually.
I wanted to
I'm
work,
still host.
but I
I'm
wanted
still
to work
No.
it out in real time, and we just did.
No.
That's what I'm saying. For people that with VR, now they can say, wait a minute, if we can do that, I can have my friend over and we can play darts in my room because it's been scanned, and we can be like side by side. I can look at his body, his avatar right then, and we can both be playing darts.
a virtual dartboard. Like it's like,
Bingo.
yeah, that no, you're right. And
We
also
played
think
it,
about
Icy.
from
I know.
from repairing, right? From a repair. Like let's say you're on a boat or a yacht. Remember we were talking about
Oh yeah.
if you're a yacht in the middle of the ocean and something happens, now all of a sudden an expert can be somewhere else. You put the headset on and looking around and say, "Oh, I see the problem," but it will look so real to him that he could actually feel like he can manipulate it, but he can teach you how to manipulate it. One
Right,
thing
you can't grab it, but you can.
but you
Nope.
can. I wanted
They
to
just
give
updated.
Honey Bear Catherine because I went to her bingo. Happy belated birthday. Also,
Happy belated birthday,
Yes, happy
Catherine.
birthday.
Whoop,
yeah, she
whoop,
had a great
whoop.
Happy
her
birthday.
bingo under the stars. Also, we did talk about getting Glow on as a guest very soon too, to do her
Energy
some of the
healing.
other exercises because we felt it was very enlightening, even though I got fussed out later, but I ain't saying about that. But we
want more people to do it too.
we want more people to do it. So I think
It was very good.
that was great. So I just wanted to make sure that was said. Those two things were said before we kept going. So what else we're doing?
Yep. All right. So let's segue
Transition
because
to
I see
like traditional AI. Okay.
AI. No, it's because we're gonna blend it into the VR aspect because
We
it's
don't. Well, I thought we wanted. Okay.
it's answering his question from our chat. Is asking the question on the VR and how does he make that with VR. So this goes into the AI side of it. So Doc, I and Icy as well. we've all been using AI in different ways. We started going into AI really heavily when Claude offered a lot more features and we can create things and stuff like that. So, for those of you that don't know, we use different learning models in AI. We've got Claude Code, we've got ChatGPT. Those are all different learning models. So, and they all do things differently. So IC, we were really pushing for IC to do the coding side, kind of what we're doing, me and Doc, more so. And that wasn't his jam as far as the coding
Yeah,
side of
not
it.
at all.
It
I
wasn't
like
his
simple
jam.
apps. I
And
like
so
simple apps.
right. So we transitioned IC and try to, and his strengths is, again, this is where AI fills in gaps that we might be falling short in. And so IC has seeing problems and some other things on organizational and putting stuff together. So
Mhm.
AI has been able to put his book writing skills and his ideas. IC's brain, if any of you want to hire someone
Oh my
to
God.
write
Shut.
stories, no, I kid you
These are
not.
good stories,
This
man.
is, listen, his brain can really put stories together and follow
Mhm.
it and track it. And he's written, now we're on book number, what book are you on, IC?
Well, I have five.
No,
I have five
published.
done.
How many
I
are
have
published right now?
five. Yeah, just five.
Five. Okay, so let's
five. Yeah.
five. So let's track that back. A year ago, how many did you have?
Well, I had
A
well a
year.
year ago. I think I had zero.
Thank you. So
But
within a
let me
year,
just
nope,
I'll
stop, hold on. I'm not done yet. So
I'm the
within a
host.
year, thank you. Within a
I'm just gonna
year,
preface something.
IC has been able to write 5 books and
Mhm.
have them fully published.
Mhm.
Those ideas that he's been festering for years and putting all these
Mhm.
ideas and stories together, he can now, because of AI. So here's the AI portion. He can put those ideas and all of those things together and throw it into his AI and bring out something that he created, he put together. So we're not having AI create everything. It's
Right.
icy stories that are being enhanced with AI. So
Mhm.
it's not that AI is writing the stories and doing all this
Right.
stuff. It's just enhancing what he is already doing. And so when it brings it to life and these stories and all this stuff, Icy has these. Anytime we come up with an idea or something along those lines, Icy can turn that into a series. He has this little thing in his head that he makes everything into a series or a show or a
Yeah, I keep getting
movie.
killed though.
And so he can lay out the
I can't
whole.
wait till you read the
Oh,
dedication.
I
I
know,
can't wait.
I
All
know.
I
Done.
know is
But
Anyway,
we're
I
not
be
going to
getting.
get into that. He
Hey
keeps
Doc, I
getting
think
killed
this was
off.
about you. Next thing you know, I get like butchered.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Oh,
in the
but you're a
corner.
smart guy.
You're
You're a
smart
smart,
guy.
and you
Got
do
mad
this.
PhDs
But
and stuff. Could save the
you had to
world.
go.
But
You had to
yeah,
go.
I think
You had to go.
viral
So
outbreak. I think I got.
so IC
he's
is
a
able
red
to
shirt
make,
Star Trek
yes,
person. He's a red
exactly.
shirt. If everybody
So
knows that
so
reference.
IC can put these things and these ideas together because of AI. So then Doc, on the other hand, we've been doing these
When did
coding.
he
So
take
we're
over
done.
hosting?
See,
AI.
I need to go
No, it's
back
my
to
turn for AI. Hold on. You're gonna
no,
get your
it's
chance.
not because
No, go ahead.
I said
I'm
I
the
needed to
host.
say
I
one
see.
thing.
Shush. I know you said one
So
thing. Yo, he talking about our whole work. Go ahead. Go ahead,
Just
I,
Harmony.
real quick.
no,
Okay. So
He
so then so then Doc
he's sweating. He doing
uses
so much.
AI. I
Go ahead.
am. Just stop. AI has been able to help Doc in a different way
oh
than
stop.
everything
Do you
else
want to
goes.
explain how it helped you,
So
Doc? Or do you want him to explain it
him
for you?
cussing
Okay.
him cussing out his
Yeah.
AI all the
Yeah,
time.
I gonna kill
So
me.
again, so Doc we've been creating these apps. Okay, so I see I'm gonna put your books up in just a minute, but I
No,
just
no, I
happen
don't
to
want
have
to.
this up.
No, I don't want
I
to put
know.
my books
So
up. That's not
listen,
what I
stop.
was talking about. I was talking about
So
the book process. See, we're
okay.
already past it
No, we're
now.
not. We're gonna come back. Just save
Oh
it in
my
your
god.
head. Save it in your head. So
Yeah, that's gonna work. Okay.
Doc has been working on his apps and putting them out. I'm trying to rush through this, IC, so you guys don't get mad at me.
I'm just saying we should
So I
start
know.
Mad
with
at you.
one person. When we're on that person, we
Okay.
should finish with them.
So
Go ahead,
so
Doc.
even though the books are okay, so what I would continue with Devlin wants to, he might do it so bad. Look, Devlin, the books, what I would like to have you explain, Icy, to let people know the process of doing your books, because
Oh wait,
it's
what
not
just
as
happened? You
easy.
took over?
It's not, absolutely, you just have to, man. The man started bringing up screenshots and stuff, and nobody asked him to do all that, you know. And we're gonna talk about the apps. That's cool. We got a whole show about it, but I want to emphasize the fact that even though AI is assisting you with the books, it doesn't make it. It's not necessarily the easiest process in the world. That you still have to. It's a decent amount of work. It just, you have the assistant there to help you. Same thing with the apps. It's still a process, right? I see
Mhm.
when you're writing
Oh.
your books.
Well, what I was going to say was I went with a different publisher on my first book, and this was an actual publisher. It took about 9 months to get this book done, my first book.
Mm,
And I
there you
hated
go.
the way the process worked. The
Right.
money involved, all this stuff. I knew another guy that wrote it traditionally on their keyboard. It took them about a year to get it published. So when I started, Doc actually said, "Why don't we just do it from the beginning?" I did it because he has books published. So then I started doing it. And so yeah, I'm gonna let Devlin explain his. I was hoping you would have done this, but you didn't start this way, Devlin. But for me, what happened was like I have all the stuff. I have all the ideas in my head. I know that I want him to walk upstairs and find this happening. I know I want all this to happen. I want the dialogue. I'll read the dialogue to my AI, to Claude, or I'll read it. I say, she says this, he says this. I'll do all that. And then it puts it down for me. This is what I got in. Does this look right? Let me lock it in. Chapter 2 starts out like this. So it's like it helps me. I don't write the part that the stairs creak as he walked up the stairs. I'm not that person. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, he goes upstairs. Now AI helps me with that part of the
Enhance
description.
it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does that part. And then I'll go ahead and speak for Devlin. Devlin is all about coding, writing codes and all that. Well, you could do it the old way where you're typing in slash dot a dot slash this, right? You can write a whole code. It could take you 2 weeks or a month to write a small code. Devlin now has Claude that does that little tedious work, and
Right.
then he's able to do this in a day, which would take a month before. Right? Am I right,
Right.
You're
Devlin?
1,000% right.
So what's our whole concept here? The fact that AI can enhance things that you're doing, and when they say AI is going to make more millionaires in the next few years than any other industry, listen to us, because everybody's finding their way. Ooh, look at that!
Yes, so I see. I did do it up here. Yes, of
Oh, is that
course.
what that is? I didn't.
That's
That looks good.
book.
Yeah.
Yep, MJ Spears.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Iceman
not supposed to be
Tales
public knowledge.
from the Edge.
What can
From
you
the
do,
Edge,
Icy? What can you
Volume
do?
1. Look at that.
It looks really
He's
good, though.
he's got his own book published, 5 of them, and again because of AI.
I mean, even the
So
title's really good, Icy.
I
I mean, that's
know,
a nice title, bro.
and his book
It's
covers
yeah.
are
So you're
insane.
finding your way, because
All right.
remember your first book and how you've transitioned. Remember we got that cover. We were doing something. Icy has sent the cover,
Yep.
and I started Polycam Scambers and others that are beyond realistic. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Somebody use a Polycam.
That's Shane. Yeah.
That
Nice.
first
Back to
cover,
Shane. Yeah.
they didn't use my cover for the book.
Right.
That publisher just did their own,
Right.
and I was like, that
Right.
wasn't the one I picked. I didn't have as much
Oh,
control as I wanted.
so what else we got going on,
All right.
guys, in
So
the
back
metaverse
to
world?
AI for Shane. For Shane, I want to
Mhm.
answer his
Go
question
ahead.
because we haven't quite answered it. So Blender is a app that can be used with Claude as well. So you can actually have Claude build your actual VR environments. So back to you, Shane, your VR environment, your bar stool, that can all be created in Blender through your Claude. Claude can create that. I think there's a huge narrative that AI does the work. You have to be extremely
Mm-hmm.
detailed,
Mm-hmm.
set so many guards, give professional insight,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone thinks AI just
No.
lets you type one sentence and
And
it
it
No.
makes
does
a book.
everything for you. It's
Not
been
true, bro.
harder and wasted so much time
Yes.
when I could
Yes.
have did it myself faster.
Yes.
but
sometimes,
but
depending on
it
what it
taught
is.
me so much.
Yeah.
There's a big grind in the beginning, in his opinion, and that's from Shane. And he's
Yeah.
exactly right. There is a
Right.
learning curve.
Mm-hmm.
And so yes, it's going to kick your butt at the
Mm-hmm.
first, month or two of figuring it out, screaming at it, Vercel who, convex what, clerk what, better off who, what do you, put
Yeah.
my invars where, and what the heck, pull my GitHub and Vercel
And then it
deploy.
still won't work.
Yeah. And you're like, okay, I could have, and again, that's why a lot of this stuff is really harder than what people think. And I kind of wanted to touch on that when with Doc's apps that I had up
Mm-hmm.
is, you get in with this AI and you think AI is going to just do all the work and make everything done for you, and you stand up and walk away and you've got this project. It doesn't work like that. And the bonus is, yes, we've got these AI tools, but you need to learn what you're using. So don't just jump into whatever you're grabbing and just, oh, I'm going to create this thing. And no, it doesn't work like that. You got to find out all the ins and outs, and both of them together. And I think that's going to be a big merge, is the ability to create all of these environments easier and faster,
Mm-hmm.
to where those environments can be used business wise, training wise. So just like what Icy was talking about, is being able to have that real estate thing instantly made, and I can
Right.
create this 3D environment in an hour, and then invite people over to this place, and people can come in and walk around. And I think that's where AI is going to take it in that next generation, is that creation side. Because again, currently, like if you look at your environment, Doc, that you created in Horizon Worlds, and your new
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Snotty's world, and creating that, it took
Refactoring
time. It took a long time to build it. If
Yeah.
think about it, if you could have built that in an hour and have this environment created and have all these different worlds that you can create in an hour
Mm-hmm.
with AI, and have more creativity and other options,
Mm-hmm.
then people might want to come in because there's more options to go into. So
Yeah.
I mean, because if you can just make them in an hour, you're done.
Yeah.
So
But you're
Well,
right.
Doc,
Mm-hmm.
you remember we were talking. You were explaining. I want you to explain the percentages when you were making that app. You were saying how you want our conversation about the percentages.
Uh,
Like it's 57% done, and then you do this, and it's
oh
65.
right, right,
Yeah. So
right.
explain
So
that,
that
because I
that
want to explain on my end with the books. You're doing the
yeah,
apps.
yeah.
So
It, it's the most irritating thing on the planet. That's why I said when AI gets awareness, I think they're gonna remember me. It's like, yo, we remember you. We remember your attitude. At one time, it told me to just let's not linger on this and just continue. Okay, the percentage thing. But the thing of the percentage is like, it's like if you tell it to do something, it may do it 35, 40% correct, right? And then the
right.
other 60% will be like a mess. And then you ask it to evaluate it. It'll evaluate the 40 it did well and be like, ooh, I'm cool. That's great. Everything you're trying to do, we can release, we can do this. And then you go check it out, 2, 3 days later when you're doing some other stuff, and you come back, say, hey, are we ready? But then it'll evaluate another 10 or 15% of the bad stuff that's not ready and be like, oh no, you're not ready. What do you mean I'm not ready? The bugs, it took me 2 hours. If people ever want to understand time wise why it takes so long and why most people aren't going to be able to do what we do, is because I think, what was I doing? Three things, Devlin. I was
Oh
doing three
yeah.
things. One was my Google all stopped working, right?
Hmm.
For Copilot,
Randomly.
just randomly stopped working because I put some banner on it and it broke some. It took me, and it was another thing I was doing with my iOS submission. I had to do some other stuff. It took me 2.5 hours to get both those things done. And people are like, well, why? Why don't you just tell AI to do it? Because it doesn't work like that. It has to define where the issues are. You have to help it, and you have to go through this process. And when it thinks of 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So if you ask it 10 times, do the math, you know.
Yep.
And each one would be like, okay, that's not the problem. And then what happens is you'll hit the page again, the arrow will come up again. And you're like, okay, error still there. So you have to go through. So and that was just 2, 3 things in that 1, 2, and 3 and 2.5 3-hour session. Out of the hundreds of things I'm doing and still doing, it's minimized on my computer now, so it's
Right.
nowhere near as hard. And I will give you a shout, Devlin, before Icy Kick say, media for you. And I know I say this, I know I joke Devlin, I know I call him Baldilocks and Shiny Dome and all that stuff and Gaplicious, but that's my man, because it wasn't for him and Media for You, MEDIA, the number 4 U dot fun, which I think is the dumbest. What do they call that at the end? The dumb dot fun. But if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have been able to get to where I get. And
But you've never forgot it, have you?
Yeah, Media for You, just dumb though. Media
dot fun. That's
Media
right.
Not fun.
Not fun. I wouldn't have been able to do it. So that's my experience, and it continues to be my experience, and that's why my apps have not been released. If AI was that easy, they'd have been done 6 months ago. They are not, and I'm trying hard. But I'm developing a quality process like Icy and his books. Take it away, Icy. Talk about
so for an example, what to build on what Doc said, there was a paragraph, there was like, let's say it's a 400-word paragraph, and I have it worded out perfect. I'm like, the two brothers start up in the room, there's an interaction, they go downstairs, right? They look in the kitchen, they see Cassandra cooking breakfast, right? Just
who's Cassandra?
Just my book. Anyway, so hold on. I know I shouldn't have said that part.
Right.
So then I say, then at the very end, I'm like, wait a minute. I wanted him to say, "See you later, Dad." For example, "See you later, Dad," and it said, "See ya," and I go, "Nope, I wanted to say Dad." So I say, "Hey, can you please add the word Dad to the end of that one sentence?" Now it's 400 words. And then it goes, "Okay, I fixed it for you. Here's your completed." And I look at the word count. There's 200 words. I go, "Wait, how do we go from 400 words to 200?" So then I say, "Let me listen." I always listen to my book, right? I listen to it. So I say, "Play it with PDF reader." So I let it read it to me, and it goes, "They're downstairs. Cassandra's cooking." I go, "What happened with the boys being upstairs?"
Right. Yeah.
Like, so you've got to keep on it. You've got to keep on AI, and it's so you're in control, but you're not. It's kind of the thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then today, right before, one more thing, I was trying to get my cover done. Right before I came on here, for 45 minutes, I'm yelling at it, right? I go, I take a screenshot. I go, "See how these are out of the border?" And I go, "Can you make, here's the dimensions that it needs." And it goes, "I got you. I can see it under the problem." And I go, "Fix it. Hold on." And so then they mess up again. I go, "Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth?" I go, "Look at the picture. You're outside the red line." And it goes, "I see why you're frustrated." I go, "No, I don't think you do. I don't think you do see it. Because this is 5 times that I've sent you the same instructions."
Right.
And then, so I got on here like 5 minutes before our podcast, and I'm listening to Prince. I'm listening to it really loud.
Furious.
And I'm like, I can't, I got to calm down. Like you said, it's your show, Iceman, run it. I go, I can't. Right now, I'm so mad at my chat GPT. "Oh, don't be frustrated, Iceman. Don't be frustrated. I get it. We'll fix it. It's all great." Ugh.
Yeah, exactly. Get lost on us and catch up and scramble.
But then I know AI is going to take over one day, and I don't want to be Doc, where AI is going to kill him. I want to back up and go, "I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I lost my temper. I love you." Like that.
Right. All right. So Shane said, let me throw that back up here. "I feel like I've pushed so fast and hard, and I'm going beyond my expertise. I get lost, but I put 120 hours a week to catch up, to scramble." Yes, exactly. Yep. Yep.
But once you get it, though, once this stuff starts working, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
And scramble
I can
mode.
nabigate my problems easier now.
So he said, so he asked the question. He said, "Any tips?" And yes, I'm glad you asked those tips. One of the problems that Doc ran into is he didn't set up his foundation right out of the gate. He was all over the place. He was doing this, doing that. And I was like, wait, stop. You gotta have your stack. We gotta make sure your foundation is set.
What's a stack? So original. What? I gotta do what?
Yeah, tell about the foundation thing, about the building. Yes.
And then you have to get your foundation, and you have to all this, and then stack up from there. And so again, Shane, the advice I give is is making sure you know what you're building before you start building it out. So work out your plan beforehand, because every stack is going to require things differently. Sometimes I might need a better auth. Sometimes I might need sometimes I might not need an auth at all. So don't just automatically add an auth just because you think you might.
Authorization you're talking
Yes,
about?
that's
Yeah, like
yes.
better off.
So for
Thank
those
you.
of you that are listening, yes. So that might know. So yeah, you might not need it for that one. So my advice, Shane, figure out what you're building first, and then figure out what tools are best for that job.
Mhm.
So you ask your AI, I'm building this, what are the best tools for it? Yes, you might have used this previously and yada yada yada, but this is going to be your best thing. So I would setting up your foundation.
And don't forget, like even as much as we're learning now, right? So we don't like the super base, but family care is connected to super base instead of convex. But I'm not switching to convex from super base because that's
Jordan's still
massive.
doing it. Jordan's
Yeah.
still not done.
So family care is going to stay under super base, right? Then when I made that mistake, because you told me, you said, dude, if you set up, I think exam pilot, you said
Yep.
use better off. I forgot. And it was like, do you want to use clerk? I was like, I don't know what clerk is, but you told me not to use clerk. I use clerk anyway because I forgot. And then, but then I like clerk, right?
Right.
And we found out we like
Exactly.
clerk. So I was like, so now my tech stack, I kind of figured it out, but we're still learning. Like I just started
Fine-tuning.
really using
Mhm.
Claude Code as opposed to regular Claude, and I figured the Claude Code works better with me doing the apps. And yeah, don't laugh because I didn't listen to you for like the first 3 months and stuff. Like I get that, but it's a learning curve, right? You got to figure out what works, and you
Right.
start figuring it out for yourself. Because I'm thinking regular Claude with a ChatGPT combo was like enough, and it was just like, oh my god. But Claude
Right.
Code is a mess too, to some degree, just a
Yep.
different kind of mess, and I can
Different ways,
navigate
because
it a
you
little
can
bit
use
better.
it differently. Yeah. And so
It's
Shane asked a good question, I see, because this is a rebuttal to it, not a rebuttal, but an extension on your question. Is what's a stack? Or no, it was Doc's question. What's a stack? Because he
yeah.
didn't
That's what I was.
really.
I was just gonna say.
I
We're
was gonna
What I
throwing
go
asked
around
into
in
these
the
that.
words.
beginning.
Hold on. Well, no, we're throwing around these words and all these things that most people might not know, but other people may know very well.
Right.
So
So
we have. That's why I
Shane,
was saying when you said auth, I was like, we
yes.
need to say we
Oh,
need
I'm
to
going to. I was gonna go
not
into it
dumb
right
it
now.
down. I'm not saying dumb it down, but we
Right.
need to
Explain
let
it.
people know what
Yeah.
we're actually
That's
talking
exactly
about.
what I was gonna do. So Shane respond with what a stack what's a stack? I barely understand GitHub. And that's an
See,
excellent
this is what I
question.
mean. Yeah.
That's my
That's an
first two,
excellent
man. GitHub.
question, because I see we today, even we've been explaining what GitHub is to IC for months, and
I know what it is.
explaining.
I don't like
I
it.
know. But then again, so this is I know we've been explaining and you kind of get it. There's still questions that still needed to be answered even today, because we
Oh
were
yeah,
talking
no,
about
no, that
GitHub. So that was
100%.
my point.
Mhm.
So so a stack, I'll just get some techie stuff just for a second. Your stack, and for you, Shane, your stack is whatever you're building requires front end, back end, better like an authentication for
Login.
different level of
Mhm.
See, we
users that are
understand front
coming
end, back
in.
end. He maybe he doesn't.
Right.
You
So hold on, I'm getting to that. So
Mhm.
you've got these different items that require the different invars or different fields or different variables that make the actual app work, because each app functions differently. So each button you click, when you click a button, that button has to be told where to go, what to do, the
Mhm.
functions and all that stuff. So if you've got a thousand buttons within your app, each
Mhm.
one of those has to be
Yeah.
directed within your back end, which is a convex, Vercel. You've got Supabase. You've got all these different back end services. That's
Mhm.
part of your stack. So then
Mhm.
you also have your part of your stack would be your resend for your mailing stuff that you need
Email.
to send out for
Mhm.
mail
Mhm.
and professional mail and stuff. You've got your Stripe for your billing and money and all that stuff. You've got Clerk, which is an authentication, which I see was asking about the auth and what that means. So,
no,
like
no,
when
I
you
wasn't
go,
asking. I
no,
was
no,
saying
I
that
know,
I know what it
you're
meant,
adding
but
on,
you
right,
need to explain to other
right.
people what you're saying
So,
authorization.
so that authorization, when you log into the app, like whether it be through Google or Apple or whatever, that has to be filed into files, and in different variables and make sure it's saved. If you need to ever reset your password, that has to be set up a certain
That's
way.
another thing.
That has to be something that you have to click a button. And so all of these things that you're putting together to build that app is a stack. So that stack can change so many different ways, in different other avenues, or different adding in different ways. You might need Google, Chrome, your APIs. That's all part of your stack. So you want to figure out your stack before you even start
Well,
building your project, because you can put the wrong stack, like Doc did with the super base, and he wants to switch it out. But if we plan that out ahead of time
Yeah.
and make sure your stack is right, then once your foundation is good, when you start building whatever on top of it, it's going to be good all the way through.
so
Feels like the 10K. What is this? The chill capper. Who's the chill
Chill camper.
capper?
The chill camper.
Camper. Oh, chill camper.
oh, chill camper. Yeah,
What's
chill
up, chill
camper.
camper?
Yeah,
So it feels like
he's a
the.
mob. He's a mob boss.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Nice.
So
So let me jump in real here. So
Sure.
I am not anywhere near the level of them with apps, right? My whole point on apps was I want to make a Britney quiz game. That was all I wanted to make, right? So
Yep.
no, this I'm explaining.
I know.
But now what's good with Claude? Claude will actually walk you through all the steps and say, you need this API from this place. Go, it's a free account. It'll tell you all these things. So if you take your time and have patience, you can build whatever they're doing step by step. It's going to take you longer if you've never done it. But my thing, what it was saying to me, like it would say, I asked the question, can I do this with what I want to do, my level of understanding? Can I make this? And it says,
with
no.
my phone?
You know, well, with mobile, yes.
No.
Yeah. So no, it'll say you can make everything, but you can't have an active mailing address because
Right.
you don't have that
A resend
capability.
account or something
And I
like that.
go,
The
okay,
back
I don't
end.
want that. Right. Just I'll put my email address that can, I don't need to correspond through my app. Right. And then so that's the way I do it. And you talk to it, it will build it slowly. It'll ask you questions. It'll tell you, like, I want to be able to do this. And it'll say, this is what you need. Go to this website, bring me this key. And like I'm explaining it like it was telling me. I don't know what a key was. I have no
Right.
idea. But I heard Doc and Devlin talking about, I had to go get this. I don't know under that. I don't understand any of that. So my things were very simple. Very, very simple. Like I'll give you a recent example last night. I said, hey, I want to make a DVD list of all my DVDs and what page they are located in my all my DVDs, right? So I started building that. It said I need to go a database for all the movies. I need to go to this website, not IMDb. It was TMBD, right? So I had to go there. I had to get the key. Like I'm explaining it way more than I want to right now because people could still be doing what they did with Devlin, going, I don't understand anything you just said with GitHub. I don't understand. So, but anyway, it tells you all these steps that you need to do. You come back and you listen to it. It goes, great, you did it right. But then Doc knows it can tell you, great, you did it right, but you did 10% right. You didn't do 100%, but it's going to tell you what you want to hear
Yep.
because it's a people pleaser. Yes.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I
No,
ran
that's
it.
good. No, that's perfect
but
because you brought the perspective coming from your side, and that was perfect. I see.
Yeah, and he mentioned the GitHub. That I think GitHub is everybody's intro because I think that's what I asked you, Devlin. I
Yep.
said, dude, I just got linked with this GitHub. I had no clue what it was, right? And one of the ones I wanted to roll on what you said, Devlin, because he might like, what's the tech stack, right? So tech stack, what you have your storage for your code, you have the communication with the internet. So that's what he stacks to. The resend, if you're sending remember, you just can't send, your website cannot just send emails out. It has to go through
That's what I was saying, right?
process, right? Because it would be reported as spam. They will never get it. So your website has to be, I guess, verified in a particular way. I don't know who does that for sale resend. Who knows? I don't know. I just know I got them.
Resend.
And you just need all these things. It's like it's like a vehicle, right? A vehicle. Like if you get rid of the air conditioner, it's going to make that vehicle a very uncomfortable experience. And the same thing with the apps, right? If something's missing, it's going to be an uncomfortable experience. Something's not going to work correctly. If you're missing an axle, car may look great. but you ain't going nowhere. If you know the
1000%.
alternator's out,
That's a
daggone
good
website
that's a
won't
good
work.
analogy.
It is
That
very
So,
good.
a car, because
right.
you could work on one section for an
Yes.
hour, but then you
Mhm.
still can't drive because you don't have a steering wheel.
Right. Because you have a
Then
Yeah,
steering
you got to
wheel.
that's a
Exactly.
no. What I'm saying is that
Yeah.
that's right.
that's a
Then
thousand percent.
Claude will say you need a steering wheel. Here's how you do it,
But
and then
it'll
you go
tell you
get
that
that steering
it'll
wheel.
tell you that 3 months later.
Right.
It,
Because you're
It could
focusing
say
on
that.
because you're
like,
focusing on the alternator.
like,
So
what
we're
are you
only going to
talking
work on the
about?
alternator. You
Huh?
couldn't tell me at the same time to go
See,
get
so don't tell me
the
these
steering
people
wheel
that say
and the
AI
alternator.
does everything for you. AI does not do everything for you. It doesn't write a
Yeah.
book for you. The people that go, you're not really an author because you didn't really write that. Every single word in there is not my exact word, but when
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Like, but when you type the
You
word
do
and,
verify.
I didn't come up with the word and either. Someone
Mhm.
else wrote that word. I'm using it. I'm using this tool, right? That's what it is. Like this, the story is mine. The emotions are mine. That's the thing. People don't get. It's not super easy.
So that's what AI
Yep.
has done for us, right? AI
Yep.
and VR, that's what it's done for us. And keep in mind, and I'm gonna also real touch on the one thing that I've always mentioned, understand the money we're saving and why they say AI is going to
I
take over.
was on my
Because we
way
would have
there.
had to pay out a software engineer. So I'm up 3 hours. Think about it. I'm fixing two things. Imagine if I was paying a software engineer, and I'm not crapping on software engineers. They are worth their weight in gold. I mean, I could see what they have to go through and build. So kudos to them. It's just that now
Mhm.
we have this new tool, and obviously people like me who are regular people are going to use that tool. But I can only imagine paying somebody to do those
It's
hours,
same
Yep.
those
with the
hours.
book. I
With
paid
the
tons of
book.
money for that book.
Yeah.
And
Mhm,
now I'm doing it for free with a
Yeah.
mhm.
couple paid subscriptions to
Exactly.
ChatGPT and Claude.
Yep.
Your first
Yeah.
book you had to pay. You did that route. Yeah,
You,
Almost $800. Yeah,
yeah,
maybe more.
yeah. But
yeah.
somebody told you don't do certain things,
Yeah.
and you went and
Yeah.
did it
Yeah.
anyway.
There was
I'm not going to say who,
yeah,
but
Doc.
Okay,
Okay.
Doc told me not to do certain things.
So
And
so
Devlin told me
yes,
not to
exactly.
do things,
All
but
right.
mainly
So
Doc.
going along with that, and just like what Doc is
Thank you,
saying,
Doc, for your help,
yes,
by
yes.
the way.
So the just like what Doc is saying, yes, these apps, and he's whining. Let's put some perspective here for a second. He's whining that it took him 2 hours to work on this one item.
mhm,
In developer
mhm,
time,
mhm.
that 2 hours, let's put some perspective, would have been a month of actual development time, or 2 weeks just on
There's
that one
certain things I'm
particular
doing. Yeah.
item
Hmm.
and fix. I mean, you're talking code and all this stuff.
Hmm.
So we do
Hmm.
have, and so I'm going to throw this out there as well. For those of you out there that do want an app, or you're interested in building one,
Oh yeah.
media for you
Hmm.
consults as well as builds those apps. You can build it under your name. It'll be your idea. I build it. You guide me on the
Cool, right.
directing,
Hmm.
and then we get it out there, and it's your app. So just reach out again. Doc said media for you, number 4 letter U
Yeah.
dot fun,
And
and come on.
I'm gonna give Goldilocks a little more love too. The
All
man
right.
loves doing it.
Oh, I
The man loves doing
yes.
it, and that's the fun thing. Like if you had an idea for a book, I would say reach out to Icy for sure. App thing because Icy loves doing it. There's a
Oh
reason
my
why he has 4 or
gosh.
5 books and probably 20
Yes.
others in the pipeline.
Oh.
So now he's learning, and he's really working that process. That I tried it. I told you I spent the whole day doing a book.
Yep.
Dude, it was so jacked up. It was sad. It was so bad that I didn't even start it over again. I had
But
a
you do
Uh,
have a book published though.
well, I did it the traditional way years ago, right? But I tried to do one with AI. It was so bad that I was so mad. I mean, you had no idea. I put about 3, 4, 5.5 hours. It was like a whole
oh yeah.
Saturday. I had an idea, had a cover, this, that, and the other. And so I printed that thing out. I printed like, I, I'm not doing it again.
All
That's
right.
Icy's world.
Yep.
As far as the
You
as
guys are
far as the
sick.
apps
Yes, we
though,
are the chill
I
camper.
I enjoy talk. I said that. I enjoy talking about the apps. I get
Oh,
a kick
can I?
out of it. So if you call us and call Devlin, reach out to media for you, you're gonna get somebody who just it's just fun for us. So
Oh,
I
it's
would I would
playtime.
I would
It's
I would
playtime.
take the opportunity. It's not like
And
going to somebody you don't know.
the
Not
chill
And if
yet.
you
camper
want a
said
quiz,
nice hat, Icy.
you talk to me.
Yeah. A little quiz game that you just
Tiny
put on a
little
little.
baby one.
All right. So nice hat, chill camper said
Mhm.
about you, Icy. Yeah, really nice
No,
hat,
no.
and we're
I could
sick.
see how he would respect
And they
this. Yeah.
said, you guys are sick. Yeah, LOL.
So
What?
Can I say a thank you to Chill
yeah,
Camper?
yeah,
Yes.
go for it.
He sent me a camera, and I just want to say thanks publicly to send me that. And it
Appreciate
was
Oh,
quick. I got it the next day, but I couldn't get it
Uh-huh.
from the mailbox. But it was there the very next day. I was crazy.
yeah. That's
Oh
because
man, I appreciate that. Any support for the show, we appreciate and helping us get
Oh,
better.
and I think that's really crazy that he was on here at the same time when you were talking about your book, Icy. That was
Mhm.
pretty
Oh,
crazy.
yeah,
Yeah,
because no, honestly, because
yeah,
this is
it
the book
was.
that I was inspired
Look at that.
a little bit by certain aspects of Chill Camper's world. And
Right,
Mhm.
right,
yeah,
Mhm.
right. And
yeah,
yeah.
they're
What
integrated into
is
that
his name
book.
in the book also? I think his name's in there.
I'm not gonna say his
Did you
name out
kill him?
loud, but
Did you
yes.
kill him? What
He's
were
Did
not
he?
no, I'm not gonna
He
he's not
didn't
black.
die?
He's not black. I'm
exactly?
not
That's
gonna
where I
kill
was
him off.
going. That's where I was going. Yeah.
I know that's where you were going. The black guy dies.
Did you
I
kill him?
know.
No. He's alive through the
No,
whole
he's
damn thing,
gonna
huh?
survive. You know what?
Yeah,
He's a chill camper. That's
yeah,
why he's gonna survive.
yeah.
So as the host of this show, be quiet, Dylan, because I knew you were about to start kicking in.
I
No, you
wasn't
can't.
actually. I was
I'm the
paused.
host
I
of the
was
show.
reading the chat.
I was
We
paused.
we are hold up. I think at the AI VR, I think we've given a lot of information. Please reach out to us. But we wanted to conclude with something totally off subject, just a societal
Yes,
type thing. And oh,
I
I've got the
love it.
video, right? I'm the one that
You
got the
do.
video.
You're
I
sharing
got
it.
the video, and this is just takes 1 or 2 minutes, and we're gonna talk about it because I
Oh,
think this
I
is
gotta
the
pause you just for 1 second,
yeah.
Doc.
Go for it. You'll see, Icy.
This is
What's
for
that?
Icy.
Uh-huh.
Look at the screen, Doc. See who that is?
Hey,
Who?
boo, I like
Cassandra said, "LOL."
Cassandra.
Oh, Cassandра's in the book. I already said Cassandra's
Did you
name.
kill her?
No, she's gonna live forever.
It's ridiculous, man. You know she
Yeah,
man.
she's
Come on.
gonna be in
I put out
multiple
a
books.
hit on her in multiverse. You know, Chronic had to hit her. I think I paid money for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you did. I
Yes,
never
he has
got
a
no
mafia
results.
hit.
I sent a hit out on Doc
All right.
and Devlin.
Go on,
All right.
Icy or Doc. Your turn.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Let me
thanks,
do
Icy.
this. Let me know if you can hear it out, or you know, whatever. You know, I'm gonna mess this up. I'm gonna try not to though. Forget y'all. I don't
No,
care
you
about
did
Oh,
it
let
good
me-
earlier. As long as you do the same thing you did last time.
man. Don't be quiet. How do I expand this thing? Hold up. There we go. Okay, can you
Yeah.
guys see it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of times you can't.
Can you hear it?
Maybe it's different because I'm a girl.
Oh no, please stop.
Hello, ma'am. Hey, good morning. I'm Deputy Casala with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. Recently being pulled over. The city of Lake Worth today. We're doing an operation for distracted driver. And you drove past me holding the phone with your right hand, manipulating that phone. I mean, I saw you with the phone in your hand.
Obviously not. So you want to just call this a day?
I don't want to call it a day. You had a hand up
You
manipulating
just
the
said
phone.
my right hand.
Well, I thought I saw you with your right hand. You
So
had a
you
hand up.
didn't.
The right hand. I saw you
So you
manipulate
didn't.
with the right hand, perhaps not, right? But I saw you.
You didn't see me with my right
Okay,
hand.
so are you
You're
saying?
saying that you saw me with
I
my
know
right
what I
hand.
just said. I know what I just said. I'm asking you now. Did you yeah, or not have your phone on your hand?
I did not.
You did not have your phone in
I
your
did
hand.
not.
Hand to God, you did not have your phone in your hand.
Hand to God.
The hand of God pisses me off.
Yes.
Dude, all right. Let me hold on. Let me get back. How do I exit out? I don't even know how to do this.
Can I make a comment about this?
Let's go, buddy.
So they had some lawyers analyze everything that happened. I know the result. If you guys know the result of what happened, I'll let you tell it.
I know you
But
did.
the guy said lawyers, they're like, what she did was very strategic because she established that the police officers, the right hand, she
Right.
made sure she doubled down because once he admitted it was your right hand in a
Yep.
court of law, that holds a lot of weight.
Yep. That
And
was
what pisses me off,
defining
I
factor.
can get along. I can go all day. People, we're having jokes about me not having legs, right? I can make fun of that. I can find, but in that instance, when he said hand to God, if they said, I don't want you to, I'm going to put you in handcuffs because you're going to run away. I'll be like, oh, run away. You want me to run away? How am I going to run? Right. With
Yeah,
no legs.
exactly.
So it's like, but that would piss me off. And then he doubled down and he goes, other hand. When he goes, hand to God, she literally goes, other hand. I go, dude, you're pissing me off. Now
Yep.
you're pissing me off.
Idiot.
Okay, so
Idiot on all
where you
levels.
going, Harmony? Because I know I got mine. Good. Where you going with it?
Hey, I'm glad it was recorded, and he actually did the wrong one, and not
Right.
only because her hand was gone and all of that stuff, but she's a streamer on top of it. That's what she does. She streams every single day. Dude, you had no.
I followed her.
Doomed.
I followed her after this.
He was doomed from the beginning. She gave him every out possible, and all he had to do was just bow out and say, "Bro, ma'am, I'm sorry, my bad, I'm gone. Have a nice day," and be done.
No, he wanted his authority. That's when the police. Yeah, that's when police are wrong.
I'm gonna go a little slightly deeper than that. It's like that, but that to me, I don't know who that officer is, and I'm not saying anything should happen to him, but that questions his whole demeanor to be a police officer right there. That moment was such a gimme and such an easy one.
Oh my!
Like it was so massively easy that he couldn't see my bag. I thought I saw something wrong. Because keep in mind, she's driving. He saw her driving. So if she's driving, she doesn't have a right hand. It pretty much means she was using her left hand. The fact that he didn't deduce the basics of that, and then he still gave her a damn ticket. Like, bro, even if it bothers me because I think we're getting dumber as a society in general. I just really do. And it has none to all the stuff politics. And I'm not talking about it. I'm just saying in general, I think we're starting to lose a level of common sense. I think what Dan Aykroyd and the Coneheads, we start using we start becoming the Coneheads. I think we're gonna start being damn Coneheads because this guy's an officer. He's grown up in the world in the US and he's got some education. And the fact that he can deduce that really simple giving and just say, hey.
See, I don't think it was that, Doc. I think what it was is his pride as an officer, his authority is being questioned. No, I think he's being questioned, and he's going to double down on the law. He's like, nope, you're going to jail, kind of thing.
Well, you're getting a ticket. But here's the thing: you don't think you don't think you're not going to be a laughing stock of the police station for the next decade? That would have ran through my brain as soon as you put up the hand.
We're talking about this earlier.
You're not laughing about me for the rest of the.
I watched this whole thing unfold. Yeah.
You know how many I would be going to the costume store and putting hands on his desk, and his family.
He's gonna have to transfer to a different precinct.
Yeah, he looks like an idiot. He just look bad, man.
All right, real quick on the chat.
Still give her a ticket.
Yes. Good Lord, I just saw this. That was from Shane. He just noticed the story. Yeah. He said have not forgotten, Doc. Yeah, he's gonna get you, Doc. And that was from Chronic. I mean, from
Chill Camper.
That's a Chill. Oh, Chill Camper.
That was Chill Camper, and then.
But.
It's time that I'll never get back. Yeah, he said it's time I'll never get back. Yeah, and then let's see, real quick. Yeah, the whole hand to God thing that was out of control.
It's just too much.
Shane, yeah.
And why did he even say hand to God? Why did he even? Because he's being mean. He's like, I'm the authority here. I'm going to control this. You're going to be belittled.
That's what I said. Like, hand to God. Like, what does that mean? Like, is that in
and then he even doubled down when she put it up. He goes, no, the other hand.
Dude, what does that mean? In court? Like that because
no. So you guys know what happened? You guys know the results?
Yeah, I saw.
Well, they threw it out. I know, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
but it was
Yes.
I saw it all.
So she went because I'm following her now, right? This is the way she explained it. She goes, I looked on there because I was going to go the next day to court, and she saw that it was dismissed, and she says, nope. I am not going to just read that and not go. I'm going to go because I want it written down. I want to make sure I show up because I don't want a warrant for my arrest because I didn't show up for court. And then she said, the kicker, she's laughing. She goes, the kicker, you know why it was dismissed? You guys know why?
The cop requested, I believe.
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Lack of evidence.
Evidence. Yes.
And she's like, lack of evidence. Yeah, I didn't have my hand. I didn't have my right hand. Of course, it's lack of evidence.
The judge got it and said, lack of evidence.
Lack of evidence. See, the story gets funnier as it goes on. It's ridiculous.
What was that cop going to say in court out of curiosity? like you got, and again, this is not a beat up on police officers. Everybody in every profession has people who go awry and do something really silly. Doctors, surgeons, computer tech guys, whatever. Even some of the butchering, like you were in, IC, like in some of the professions you've had as well. There's
The
always
butchering.
people.
Oh,
No,
I thought you meant
no,
of my legs.
You were a
The
butcher.
butchering of my legs. I'm sorry.
No.
Go
When
ahead.
you were working as a butcher. But no, but my point is that I saw this and I'm just sad about it because it really hurt me because it was like
society.
Society is really that we're getting that bad. Like he can't, if it wasn't so easy, it wouldn't have been so hard. But it was just so easy for him to just, my fault.
So
bow out.
A fun
So
moment.
here's a flip side that I was thinking.
Still wanted to
Now
mess it up.
I've seen lots of cop interactions with passengers that do. I'm only traveling. I'm not driving. I don't need a license. I don't need this. Right. So
Sovereign
she
citizen
could have took that and she could have got really loud about it. And then he would have had real rights to pull her out of the car, put her in handcuffs, very special handcuffs because they got to go. She don't have a hand. I don't know if you noticed that in the video. But like it could have really escalated if she had a bad attitude. But she remained calm. She remained calm and she remained respectful and everything else. That's why it went the way it did.
Let me say something. But that cop is lucky though, because 90% of the people would have been like, dumbass, I don't have.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. See, and that would have caused more problems.
For who though?
It would have 100% would have caused more problems.
Not her. You know why?
It would. No, it would. Here's why. No, listen. What I'm saying is, if she would have started getting really loud and cussing at him, then he was going to have a different level now. Now he's going to say, step out of the car. And she's going to say no. And then he's going to go, now you're disobeying an order from a cop. And now she's at the wrong. She can be arrested. She could have made this thing way worse.
What's his initial
but she remained calm.
I'm not talking about popping off in the very beginning. That I'm not. I'm talking about when he asked her why he was pulling over, phone in your right hand. So that makes it stop already invalid because the reason you pulled her over was for a phone in her hand.
Yeah, but she'll still get arrested for not listening to the cop, though. It will.
On that. But how would society look on that? Like, dude, you said
it don't matter though. She'll still have to be arrested and be brought down. It doesn't matter. She handled it right. She handled it the right way. Is what I'm saying.
She did. You're not listening to me. I'm not saying she didn't. What I'm saying is, even if somebody wouldn't have, it still would have looked bad on him because.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
It would just look, even though it could have turned into something ridiculous. Somebody would have got, look, I told you I don't have her hand. And then it would got to that situation. It would have looked bad for him because people are always going to go back.
I see what you're saying.
Didn't have a hand. Like, why are you doing all that? That's all.
But see, this is a good
way she did it. I appreciate the way she did it.
This is a good example of Tri Virtual Roundtable. Just even though he was not on screen, Devlin wasn't. But it was glad. Like I seen something different. Doc seen something. But at the end, I actually recognized what Doc was talking about. He was talking about in the overall thing, he was still going to look like the bad guy. Even though he had the right to do these things, he's still going to be an idiot no matter what. Like, and that it took me a second to listen to what Doc was saying. I'm not trying to I'm not bragging. I'm just saying.
No, Devlin wasn't there, so that helped too. So.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You know what? I was actually going to say, this is Devlin. This is what I see when Doc, when Devlin is chomping at the bit, so to speak, right? To talk, I can see it's like a computer scene that's loading with the little circle. It's like, I'm about to pop off here. I'm waiting. And then all of a sudden the image pops up. That's Devlin. He's just waiting.
Between this gap, you see like a little slitter. I'm like, it goes right through there. He'd be ready though. He'd be ready to talk.
Why do you got to bring fun of his gap?
Yeah, shut up. All right, so the chill camper,
it's like a superhero power.
It is.
I love it. All right, he can open up bottles with it. He can open up bottles with it.
Like a beaver.
Bottle. I'm at a party.
The chill camper said Luca Real Estate app is on Oculus. It's a real estate viewer for Oculus. So there you go. I see. There's actually an app on there. Tell them to message me. I want to talk about it.
Zillow has launched AI, Redfin, Realtor.com launched AI, Skyline AI, Rentberry, House Canary, CoreLogic. I mean, these are all real estate applications that are starting to use AI generations in VR
Exactly.
property searches and walkthroughs. And remember, we've been talking about this for a long time, guys. Even before we did the podcast, we were talking about where this stuff was going. Nobody wants to
Well,
listen.
even AI makes mistakes though. I had a delivery from Amazon and it said it was delivered, and I looked and it's not here, and it was only like a $7 cup, right?
Mhm,
But I looked it up and it says it was out for delivery in Los Angeles, right?
mhm.
I'm thinking maybe Devlin hacked it and he wanted the cup,
Right.
but so I use the AI and it's like, oh, I see the problem. Well, you can't get this item, you can't get a refund, or you can't get a replacement. And I'm like, it says, do you want to talk to a live person, right? And I go, yes. So when I talked to the live person and explained it, like I never got it. It's out for delivery and it's not my address.
Mhm,
They were able to give me the refund. So
Right.
even though AI is good,
mhm.
it's only as good as whatever,
Right.
You
Yep.
need to talk to a real person
Yep.
sometimes.
That's what
Hey Harmony, I know you're
Kid
gonna. I know
Kobe
you
was
want to say
saying.
something, but I'm not doing you for
No, I'm
that.
done.
I wanted to say one last thing. He said, "I'm sorry," like he pouting, like no,
No, no,
I'm
no.
good.
I am. I
I'm
was done. No,
good.
I'm pretty
What was
much
He's
that
done.
last?
circling.
Somebody had just posted something that made me think.
The gray area is Shane.
Yeah, the gray area. Okay, and that's another part that bothered me. Yeah, the gray area is the law. That's what bothered me because
Mhm.
even though it was a simple ticket, right? But but you're willing to introduce something into somebody's life that doesn't have to be there. Almost like somebody
Right.
getting wrong. Like even though he's not arresting her and all that, but you're gonna give her a ticket. So you're basically putting something on her that it just
That she's
shouldn't
gonna have
be
to
there.
fight
Right,
in
that she's gonna
court.
have to
She's
deal
got to
with.
show
Either she's got to
up
spend
and
money or she's got
yep,
to go to court or whatever when she doesn't have a right hand. Like, dude, come on now.
yep.
So
Sure.
I think that's how I'm looking at it, like deeper than just the basics of it. It's like, dude, why are you putting her through that? And it, just walk away. She said it. What did she say? What was the word she used? What
Yeah,
was the word?
just
Are we
walk
gonna call
away.
it a day?
We're gonna
Are we
call
gonna
it a
call
day.
it a
We're
day?
just gonna call it
You
a
want to
day.
call it a day?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's just call this a day. Like, yeah, let's call it a day.
How
Because
about
That's
that?
like a cop saying, "I know you robbed the bank because there were several witnesses, and I even seen you running all the way down the alley, and you
Mhm,
jumped over the fence. I seen you running.
mhm,
It's like
mhm.
you seen me running. Are you sure I
Me?
wasn't using my
In a real
wheelchair?
wheelchair? You sure it wasn't
Right.
in my
Like
wheelchair?
and how'd I jump over the fence?
Mhm.
Right.
Like,
I
do
levitated
you want to
over.
call it a
Okay.
day,
Yeah,
officer?
just
You want to call it a
no,
day?
no. I'm pretty sure it was you. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
it's
fit
me.
the description.
Okay.
yeah,
You want me to stand on my own 2 feet to do that? Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
You curse him out, Icy. Go
Shane
ahead.
goes, absolutely. I
You
think
curse him out,
cops
Icy. You would be
need better
nice.
psych lessons. Yeah, they do. They need to go through psych classes much more, figure stuff out.
Hey, all cops aren't bad though. I just want to make that
Yeah,
clear.
back to you, Bob.
I know they get I know they get the videos. The video's always going to promote the worst in whatever situation is.
Right.
There could be a million people that are
Well,
awesome, but they'll put videos on the two people that are terrible and make it seem like it's the whole.
they crop the conversation or the video. They crop it their own way.
Right.
That's
Right.
why it's always like the common American. His thing is like verify before you testify, right? Like verify what you're seeing before you go blab the same wrong
Yep.
information,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
You got to verify it's right before you put it out to
Yeah.
the
Oh, I need
masses.
to
I
verify
posted some.
something.
Yeah.
I need to
Go ahead.
verify something real quick.
Go ahead.
Can we
We gotta
verify
get
that
ready to go.
everybody hit that thumbs up, like, and subscribe? Can we verify that? Because verification is key.
I
Can you
don't think
guys?
I did this time. I usually do
All right.
beforehand, but
So
I was arguing.
if
I was arguing with ChatGPT about my stupid cover
right.
because it kept messing the cover up,
Yeah.
and so
Speaking
I
of which,
wasn't.
oh no, go ahead. I got to get back to my code.
No, I'm
Yeah.
done. I'm just
Yeah.
upset
So
about
make
it.
sure you hit that like and subscribe button, guys. Share it. Share it to your homies, to your friends, to anybody that think they might want to hear this. Because we talked about some pretty good stuff today. I think we got some good info out on VR and AI. What do you think, Doc?
From
Think they
a
got
regular
some? You
person
think they got some
perspective,
good?
absolutely. We just
Got
like
some
to
good
chat it
info.
up. We love if people would jump in. Tri Virtual Roundtable. Kevin, nice.
What's up, Kevin?
Yeah,
That's what I
yeah.
was
Kevin,
saying.
Multiverse,
Kevin.
fam. Yeah. Um.
Yeah. And
Uh.
Shane said claps. He was giving us hand
Yeah.
claps.
Thank you. We appreciate it. We're trying to grow it. We're taking our time. We're doing it episode at a time. But
Yep.
but at the rate you fools are moving and not watching our episodes, we're gonna be dead. You know that, right?
just
At the
if
rate you
everybody right now, all
click
the
like, share
7,000 people that are still here,
I
if they all
know.
share it, come on.
Just imagine. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, but if old girl got a bikini on doing dishes, yeah, I know I keep bringing that
I'm
up. 'cause
gonna
that's
wear
got
one.
about-
I'll
that's
wear
got
one if
about
you want. If you think it'll
50,000
help,
views.
I'll wear one.
Oh, that's funny. So, by the way, Shane, I always subscribed on 3 emails. LOL. Yes, thanks. Thanks,
you.
Shane. And what's up, Kevin?
He got
Yeah. Good looking out, Shane.
Kevin.
All right, Kev. What's up, Kev?
Kev, how's the missus doing, brother?
Yeah,
Good.
how's the missus? What's
That's
up,
the
Kev?
veterans. That's Veterans District.
Oh, okay,
And,
cool.
Oh,
Hey,
nice.
yeah.
see, it's stuff like that. See, I'm okay with multiverse now. I'm calmed down. But you mentioned that, I immediately go, I got to finish
Dead.
that room up there. I got to finish that room. It's not decorated enough, but it's gone. It's all gone now.
Oh, he's sad.
Yeah, Kev. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm still hurt, brother. Like even with the club room thing, I'm still reeling over multiverse.
Yeah.
Multiverse
Club
was
room's
my
cool,
baby.
but it's still not multiverse.
I like what they're doing though. I wish
Infiniverse.
they'd
Yeah,
have
but it is
combined
fun.
forces. Combined forces probably could have had something, but
Yep.
oh well. Anyway,
It'll grow. We'll figure out ways to do it. And I'm not giving up on the multiverse type of platform. I'm not giving up on it.
No.
Club room, I'll put some time into club room.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, also, Kevin, since you're here, did you already hit that like button? The thumbs
Yeah.
up? Yeah, just want to throw that out there, Kevin.
Kevin's a
so-
good dude. He gave my daughter stuff from the like presidential pins and stuff like that, and I gave it to my daughter.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
IRL
What's
Huh?
IRL?
in real life. In real life.
Yeah,
he gave
yeah,
it.
yeah. He said this, I forgot how I got it, Kevin. I don't even remember how I got it, but I do have the. I got the scrub top. It was too big, by the way, but that's all right though. They got
Dang,
some-
dude.
I
So
don't know
wait,
what
how
kind of
never sent
large
me
you are,
nothing.
bro.
How does Kevin? What's up with Kevin? What's he do? He be
Man,
out there
none of your
getting
business. If you want to tell you,
presidential
you so
awards and-
No, he
nosy.
never sent me
I am
nothing.
nosy. I know. I didn't get nothing.
You're so
How come?
nosy.
Media
But-
for you needs a
I
little.
think Devlin,
Well,
you know
well,
what,
connected
Devlin?
back.
It's because he's black.
Oh,
That's
Well,
why.
connected-
It's because he's black.
Oh, and he has hair.
And yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got hair.
Yeah. Oh, well, you're not black, so it's.
I'm
both.
not black.
It has
I
to
don't.
be
Yeah,
black and
that's
hair.
right.
Yeah.
I got
let's
2 hands.
see.
I got
need
2
to go
hands.
Check out,
Thanks,
yes,
Kev, though.
yes,
Thank
you
you,
do
though.
need to go check out Club Room, Kevin.
Do it
And
today.
he said yes. And oh, I know people. Yeah, whatever, Kevin.
That's
I
what I was
know.
gonna
He's
say,
like,
yeah,
I
you
know
know.
people. You just shut me down real quick. All right.
Yes.
Well, all right. I hear you, Kev. Can I call you Kev? Is that
No,
you
it's
know-
Kevin.
Oh, I haven't got that.
I know
right
his
yet.
wife calls him Kev, not you.
Oh, right. Sorry,
Oh,
Kevin.
you know how
Dang.
you and Icy have your little your
No,
your
we
sexual
don't.
banter?
Nah.
You can't have that. Like not you can't have
Sorry, my
Kev's
bad,
happily
Kevin.
married.
You know what? No,
Sorry,
I'm
my
not going to
bad.
be part of the odd couple. You guys are going to be part of the odd couple.
Come on,
So
you
don't
gotta
even
own
try
that.
it.
Oh, yeah. By the way, yeah, for all of you people out there on the East Coast, I'll be out there on the 14th, out
Sure.
there hanging out.
So wait, so you're
East
coming out on
Coast
the 14th of June,
of
26?
June.
Yeah, it'd be
And
good.
you're going to come back on June 27?
No, no, no.
What
I'm
is
not,
the plan?
I'm not coming back until like
June
Don't do it.
27th.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
August.
It's just say something stupid.
either June, like August, September.
September. No,
I'll-
the wedding's in September.
well,
my son's
that's, we're
wedding.
gonna go there, and then we're
You
gonna
got to stay there until then. You got to stay on the East Coast with Doc.
Iceman,
Ah.
I'm gonna need you to stop.
Oh,
But no,
and by the way, Doc,
Yeah,
I got approval. Kev is fine. Haha. All
you
right.
got approval.
oh,
yeah,
dang.
and Doc knows the story. Oh, Doc knows the story. Uh-oh.
I know.
Hey, I
Sam.
want to do a
let's
shout
see.
out. I want to do a shout out not only
Yes.
to Chill Camper and Chill Camper Mrs. Chill Camper.
Yeah, Chill Camper. No, you're not nobody. Yes, you are somebody.
No, oh, did he just say something? No, what
Yeah,
I'm
he
saying is
did.
no. I didn't even read that. I can't read these things. I can't see the screen.
You can't.
But no,
read
I was
anything.
wanting to
I
say
know.
a shout out to them because I'm working with him on something in the background, and I can't wait till that
So-
gets done. But also, I want to talk about my friend Glow.
Mhm.
You might know her differently, Doc, because you don't really talk to her anymore. But it's
I do
Gloria.
talk to Gloria. I do. I love Gloria.
Whatever. You gonna buy her jewelry or something? What are you gonna do to make her feel better? Anyway,
She got mad at me because I didn't do
What?
the thing right.
what?
Will you stop bringing that up, man? She probably mad. She didn't even call to cuss me out.
What? I don't
All
know
right,
what you're
go
talking
on,
about.
Icy. Keep going. I see.
So
You
anyway, like I
understood.
said,
Uh-huh.
I'll buy her jewelry. If you don't, I'll do it. But Glow is very, speaking of AI, this is what I wanted to touch on, the different things that we can do with like ChatGPT and Claude. I know we're running over on time a little bit,
A lot
but
of it.
she did something that I didn't even think was possible, and I mess with it all the time. She did this comic strip that you would find in like magazines and stuff with it's just beautiful. I don't know, was this a secret? I didn't know if it was.
Well, it was, but I mean,
Oh,
it
so all
doesn't.
right.
It doesn't have to be now, I guess.
Well, no, I thought it was,
No,
you
it's not a
told me
secret.
what you told
It's
me the
not
plans
a
of it,
secret,
so it
yes.
won't be secret. But
It won't be
anyway,
secret. Let me
she
see.
did a
I'll put
comic
one.
strip. Would you?
I'm
He's
gonna put one up.
he's spiraling again.
Mhm.
No. So anyway, she was very talented. I was reading these things, or actually, Devlin was reading them to me, but it was like amazing. I didn't know ChatGPT. Oh, and now you're gonna show it. It's not even.
Mhm.
But anyway, she did this film strip right here, or not film strip, but comic strip. The story, amazing. The amount of information that can come from that amount of panels
Right.
was just amazing. Like and
I
it's very
second that.
educational.
Yeah, she showed me
Um,
that. It was good.
Yeah, Chancho and the Bean.
yeah.
Yep.
Because
So
I was talking to my daughter about kids books, right? Like 30-page kids book illustrated, and I said, "What do you want? What would you want to see from children's books?" And she's like, some diversity about people who are comfortable in their own skin, about all this stuff, right?" And I'm like, okay. So we started making some ideas. But what Gloria did was she took that idea that my daughter had said, not to her. This is all on her own, Gloria's own. But that's exactly what it was. It's like
right.
that. Those panels are what my daughter was talking about. So it's like amazing. They were just amazing concepts, and the structure. When you
It's all
see
laid
all
out.
this,
It's the best ever. It is
it's
amazing.
like it's like she hits everything. It's the way my brain works too. Like I
Mhm.
want something to, at the end, I want it to be the same message at the end. I want to start out this way. I want a question and answer. Like anyway, I'm just gushing because I was
All
so
right.
impressed with it.
Mhm.
Whoa. All right. Be careful with the gushing.
I
All
was
right.
gushing, and
Doc,
there's no mess.
Do you need a medium or small? He needs a
But now
small.
see why you gotta get smart with the small thing. Nah, man.
Super
I think it
small.
was I looked at it, it was a large. I'm like, man,
The
what kind of
condoms?
large
And no,
these
yeah,
dudes? No,
super small. Hey, Doc, I see. What size do you need?
Of
I
what?
see. What
no, he can
size
have
shirt?
mine.
What size shirt? Because Kev said he's what size Doc needs, and I
Kev,
was
you got to
just
use the
I was
man.
throwing out I
You
was throwing out what okay, I need a medium.
Kevin.
Kev, I need a medium, and Doc,
Kev,
I
you
see.
said
What
something.
size do you need?
I think I'm
I
medium
wear a
too.
2X
A 2X.
shirt.
Okay.
If
So
that's
Kev, I see needs a 2X. Doc needs a super small.
he
I
heard me.
need a medium.
I think I'm medium.
He needs a small. He needs a what? A
Yeah,
medium,
you
Doc?
don't have to worry about icy. I got one for him because it's big. It says large, but it's big though. That's all right.
What
Oh,
is it? What are we
It
talking
says
about here?
It says seal of the presidency.
yeah.
Scrub.
Oh, I need one of those. Yes, I would love that.
Yeah, I know you would. Yeah.
Hey,
I
why
see.
don't
We'll
we?
talk to
Can
him
we
about
send?
his book.
Wait, can we send him a Tri Virtual shirt then?
Yeah, we can. We'll switch.
Okay,
We'll
find
trade.
out what size.
Where
Yeah.
virtual spelled wrong because we
I'll
let
pick
our
one
No,
of the
we'll let
ones.
him pick.
I'll do this
We'll-
one because this one's spelled right.
No, listen, we'll let him pick. We'll send him a link. So I don't.
Oh yeah.
Am I on his Facebook? I don't really know if we're friends. Kevin, I don't know.
Oh,
Anyway,
they only have
someone-
XL, Doc. So that's all. No questions. You don't get a medium or a small. They only have. I think we only have XL, is what he said. I'll wear an XL.
I'll try to.
Yeah, we'll squeeze it in.
I
That
gotta
would be
work.
kinda-
I gotta work. Start working out a little more.
That'd be kind of fun to watch. Scrubs. They're scrubs, by the way, just so you know. Yes.
Wait,
I
scrubs.
Yes.
Wait, hold on.
Yes.
My daughter is a CNA. She wears scrubs.
Oh, yes, she is. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I think that would be so cool. And the people that she's with would appreciate a shirt like scrubs like that.
So are you begging Kevin for a shirt? Is that what I hear?
Instead of me. No, not for me then. I'd rather have one for my daughter.
Let's hear you beg a little bit better. I think, can you do a little bit better begging?
I think your dog is begging right now. I just heard your
He
dog begging.
is. He is.
Yeah.
But don't worry about him.
Guys, we
I
got to
need you
close
to.
this out.
Kevin,
Yeah.
find me, Mike H. Stan or Mike Hugh Stan on Facebook, 2 N's. If we're
Yeah,
not friends
he's-
already, I'm gonna
He's
look it up.
He said Adam Icy. He'll so yeah,
All
we'll
right,
find you.
Kevin.
We'll make
Yeah,
sure
we'll
we
do
get
the
a hold of you,
details.
Kev. All right, so back to you, Doc.
No, well,
Bob.
look, we want to thank everybody for coming today, and just exploring the whole world of AI and VR. And people have to understand that we make jokes, and some people take jokes a little differently than others, but we mean no harm, and we just like to have fun with people. And
Well, I'm a very serious person myself,
yeah,
so
so so that I'm starting to understand. But anyway, those
So
people
Kevin
are-
said those would be cool for her, and he said no begging. By the way, yes,
thank you.
yes.
Hey, we need to do another racism episode. I'll just put that out there.
No.
No. There's a reason why. When you
I'm sure
mentioned
there
begging,
is.
I really think we need to do a follow up because some things have just went off crazy with that idea. We'll have to do a part 3.
Yeah, we can do that eventually.
Well, we know
I-
Doc's gonna have like some really good one-liners if we talk about racism again. So
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
one-
wait to see how
Yeah,
that's gonna
look for
go.
me.
That's one
He
thing I
said
hate is
okay,
racism,
thumbs
bro.
up. And he also said we'll be back. Oh, I'm glad you asked that, Kev, because I get to call him Kev now. So
See, I knew he's gonna
I'm
exploit
gonna write
that.
it. I am. Oh, definitely. So I'm glad you asked that question. We are
Kevin,
on
thank you, Kevin.
Kevin. We are on every Sunday, East Coast time, 5:00, West Coast time, 2:00. Every single Sunday. Episode 64 or 65 that we're on right now. So we've only missed,
Hey.
we kind of took a little timeout, but not really a timeout. So
Mhm.
every Sunday, see us here, 2:00 and
5
Okay,
p.m.
so-
our time.
5 p.m.
So we always wait till the last minute to discuss our next one. How about we do patriotism for our next episode? Right now, we'll stamp it. We'll do something about patriotism.
Next week, next Sunday.
Well, I mean, just for
let's do it.
Kevin, like
All right.
patriotism
All right.
and veterans and things like that.
There we
Oh, we
go.
can do
So
that.
Kevin,
Yeah, for sure.
Kevin, we need you to come back next week. Actually, we'll put
Could
this
he be a
live out.
guest?
I was just getting ready to go
I
there.
know. I was trying to beat you to
I
it.
know
I'm
you
trying to
were.
beat you to it.
Kevin, would you like to be a guest on our podcast next week? And we'll kind of talk about what you do and all that good stuff. So got it, 5 p.m. on Sundays. So he's out there on the East Coast. So
Another East Coaster.
yeah, we're gonna lock
Give me
you
a-
in, Kevin, for next week. Whether you like it or not, you're gonna be a guest host on our podcast. No, I'm just kidding. But if you would like
Yeah.
to, we'll get you on here. If you don't, but we're gonna talk about it anyway,
Mhm.
and that'll be our topic for next week is patriotism. and all that
What
good
is your
stuff.
what is your version of patriotism kind of thing?
Dude, that's a
Uh,
whole new show, man. We got to end this. Good Lord have
know.
mercy.
Oh my goodness!
Yes,
Thank
that's
you.
what I'm
No,
trying to
I'm
tell you.
thinking Tracy right here. I am so glad you said that, Tracy.
Well, expand it. Can you
Nope.
expand that a little bit?
I'm not letting you read it. Don't say anything, Doc, because we know that he can't read it. Thank you, Tracy, for letting us know that. All right,
Appreciate
so we're
that.
gonna close out. Icy or Doc, you're gonna close us out in prayer.
Tracy, what did you comment?
Don't say it. Icy prayed last time, I think, or maybe
No,
I
no,
did.
I think,
think
no,
I
I
did.
think
No,
it's
I
like-
didn't do it. No, here's the
That's
rule
like-
going forward, guys. The rule going forward on our podcast is whoever is like running that particular podcast is going to say the closing prayer.
Well, then
That's
Del
Doc.
should have been doing it all the time because he
No,
always
shut
trying to
it.
run the
Shut
show.
up. Okay,
I know, but
so-
we're gonna have a new structure thanks to Gloria,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
friend.
Yeah.
Um,
right. So, okay, cool. Kevin said, and next time meaning yes, you're gonna be on next Sunday. And
I think that's what he meant. That's what he
saying
meant.
Icy. All right.
Mhm.
All right. Yep.
So
Pray
okay,
us
so we'll
out,
bow our
Ice Doc.
heads and we'll go ahead and do a
Mhm.
small prayer before we get out of here. Lord, thank you for allowing myself and my friends to have the health to be able to come on the show today and really talk about it and have a great time, because we all know the world is a little nutty and some people aren't even able to be in a position where they can do the things that we do every week, to have our camaraderie. We also want to give a special prayer out for those who are sick and going through some things, who are really feeling a particular way. Let them know that all can be healed. They just need time, a little bit of prayer, a little bit of time, and it all works out. That's all I'm going to go for today. Amen. See you guys
Amen.
next week.
Amen.
Thanks. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Doc.
All
Thank you,
right.
Doc. That was awesome. I
All right,
appreciate
we
that.
love each and every one of you. You guys have a beautiful week, and we'll see you guys back here again next Sunday,
That works.
2 p.m. and
I'll see if I
5
can make it.
p.m. East Coast time. All right.
I might be
later,
able to
guys.
make it.
All right.
Yep.